Hello, 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 people. Welcome to Chill and Spill. What is going on, man? Have you missed us? Because I surely have missed you guys. I'm your host, Nubian, and to my right, we have my co-host, Zuz.
Hey guys.
How's everybody doing?
Hey guys.
Sorry, 1 second. Something's not playing. Okay. Yes. I'm just making sure everything's connected. It is now. It should be. Everything okay? Yes, everything's good. What's going on, people? Is everybody enjoying the weather? Hopefully the weather is nice everywhere around the globe, but we know that it's not because we're going to have rain some places. But the UK is going on with things. I could tell you that. The UK is nice and warm right about now, and we're very grateful. Firstly, I'd like to apologize for me looking see-through today. Yes. So we've got some color adjustments that we need to do, but you know what? We'll sort that out another time. So I'm just stating the obvious because it's happening. Yeah, you can't hide it. It's there, clear as day. But the show must go on. The show must go on. We're going to be greeted soon by Mr. Benson. But yes, wow. I have to big up all my DJs them on the GMPC Live. They have really, play some wicked songs this week because this week is dedicated to one of our DJs on the radio, Father Mango.
We got Father Mango.
Yes, who sadly lost his son this week. Very tragic and very sad. So we've dedicated this week to Father Mango and his family. And we send our condolences to them, at this time. It's a very sad time. And we also got to send condolences to another one of their best friends, General's best friend and Mango's best friend that passed away too. So it's kind of a double whammy going on this week. So, and the DJs really, they played some really nice songs. Today, Benson played some gospel. Later on, after the show, we're going to have General playing again. So make sure you stay tuned. Whoever's on the GMPC Live at the moment, make sure you stay locked in, locked on.
Yep.
Because it's a fire show today. Okay? So, let's go on. Excuse me. I'm not going to lie, people. I've been suffering. Something's trying to lick me down. Every now and again, something tries to lick me down. For those that ain't watched the show before, there's a few times something try and lick me down, but I have to box it back down because I don't know where it's trying to go. Yeah. So Zuz is back with us.
I'm back, guys.
How have you been doing?
I'm good. Oh my gosh, yesterday I was not good, but I'm good today. Oh my God. It's like someone wanted to lick me down too. But I will continue to fight.
Yes, we fight. We must fight and go on. What do you mean?
Absolutely. Nothing can't lick me down, you get me? Unless it's Rastafari.
Yes.
Selassie the first. Yeah. So big up yourselves. I'm glad to be back, guys. I missed you. Did you miss me, guys? Did you miss me?
I'm sure they did. There's some big ups that we have to do right now. Big up V. Big up Vanessa.
Hi,
Each
V.
and every time. Yeah. Big up yourself. Phoenix. Those that have watched all the shows will know that Phoenix was one of our guests on the show. She'll be coming back shortly. But big up Vanessa. Big up Barbara. Big up Serin. Big up Adoa. And big up Faye. Good evening, all. Good evening, and welcome to Chill and Spill.
Good evening.
What's going on there? Don't know.
Oh, God.
We have to remember this is a live show, so things happen during the live shows. We have to big up all the platforms as well. big up Bigo, big up everybody on Bigo, big up yourself, Bigo. This is one of our platforms that we can't really read out a lot of their names because it's so far away, but they are so loyal, so we'll have to big them up each and every time. Big up Mixcloud, Kick, YouTube, and our 2 Facebooks. Have I missed out anything? Obviously, GMPC Live.
Always.
Yeah, our live radio station that is playing 24/7, 765. So big yourselves up each and every time. So I'm sure everyone's wondering what the hot topic is tonight. So I had to prepare myself because I might just start coughing uncontrollably.
Oh my God.
What is the hot topic tonight? Well, the hot topic is, can you fall in love with your bestie, your best friend? Is that possible?
Oh dear.
This serious?
We are say.
Are you kidding me?
No, sir.
We're pressing them all.
Oh dear.
Oh, yes. Can you fall in love with your bestie? That's what I want to know. And I would like to hear from everybody about this one because you've got some great stories and you've got horror stories. You've got stories where it's only one-sided and then you feel shame after because you professed your love and they don't feel the same.
Yeah, I think that's the worst one.
Yes. So this can go either way to me in this case. Now, I've spoken to a few people about this topic, and a lot of people have said, yes, you can fall in love with your bestie. Now, for many reasons, I feel like it's not a bad idea, because a lot of the time, you're with you're best friends with that person for years. Years and years and years. Some from school. You can be best friends from school days all the way up to your adult years. And you've gone through lots of relationships throughout that time, not knowing that your soulmate is standing right in front of you.
Oh dear, Vivian. It sounds a bit deep.
Yes. You know, you're right in front of each other, you know. That is the love of your life and you don't even realize. You know, that person knows everything about you. You know everything about them because obviously your best friend, a lot of the times you share a lot of your real life experiences with. So.
And sometimes I feel like you're the most authentic with your bestie. Especially, obviously, you know, if your bestie's the opposite sex, even if it isn't, that's your choice. But, you know, if your bestie's of the opposite sex, normally that boy or that girl, that woman or that man, you can be your authentic self because you know that
there's no judgment.
At the forefront of your head, you're not thinking about being with this person.
No.
Right?
No.
Because I feel like, exactly, because they're your mates. Because I feel like sometimes when you're pursuing someone,
you put your best foot forward.
You put your best foot forward. Some may call it a facade. I just feel like you're just showing one side of yourself, which is the best side of yourself. Whereas when you're talking to your bestie, they know all the sides of you.
Yeah.
They know when you're angry.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's a bit of a tricky situation, actually. I don't know what to say. Welcome aboard, Michelle.
Welcome aboard, Michelle. Welcome aboard. Welcome to Chill and Spill.
Welcome to Chill and Spill.
How are you doing?
Michelle says, if you're truly just friends, then no. Well.
No.
That's very interesting. We say, Michelle, even if your best friends are hottie. Let's think about this now.
But the thing is, more time with your best friend, you wouldn't even look at them and look at them in that way.
Which is very true.
Yeah, you wouldn't look at whether they're beautiful or they're really handsome. You wouldn't look at them in that way because they're your friend.
But you know what? I mean? Yes and no. The reason why I'm saying yes and no is because if your friend is feeling down, you're going to bring them up. So if my bestie is feeling down and he's like, oh, da 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 da, and I'm like, don't listen, you're handsome, you know, you ain't got to be worried about these idiot gal. You're going to say these things. So are you just saying it and don't mean it?
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say, hang on a minute. So even if they're not, you're still going to tell them that, aren't you?
This is what I'm trying to say. Are you saying it and don't really mean it, or are you just saying it just to boost their confidence?
Yeah.
Or like, are you saying it because you actually mean it? What is it? What is it?
Yeah, because some
there a
people,
line?
yeah, some people would lie and say, yeah, man, you're.
And not only that, I feel like it's one of them ones where it depends on how you became besties. Some besties were literally only just besties. They've never crossed that line.
Yeah.
Some people have crossed that line, it didn't work, and now they're besties.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? I feel like there's different scenarios on how this person became your bestie.
Yeah. It's true.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not all the time, you know, you lot just went to school, you lot grew up together, and it's just like, yeah, we just don't see each other like that. What do you mean? We know each other's deepest, darkest secrets, and yeah, we just keep it moving, kind of thing.
Yeah. One of them ones. I know what you're working with, and you know what I'm working with. Because you've crossed that line, you know what they're working with. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Me personally, I don't know about that
I
one.
think it's
to
a
be honest.
difficult one. It's not a straight down the middle yes or no. I feel like in some situations, maybe you could, and you could get together and you could be happy. There's nothing wrong with that. Especially if you've never considered each other, and it's only until maybe later on in life you decided, you know what, let's actually try. Or you've got them besties that are like, you know what, if we don't find anyone,
oh yeah,
by the time we're this age, let's try and do this thing ourselves, because you want to have kids, I want to have kids, we both don't have kids, and we're both failing at finding good relationships. You've got that kind of bestie relationship, but you've got bestie relationships where they don't cross the line.
Yeah.
And it literally is just friendship. So it's a bit of a hard one, actually.
Yeah, it is. What's Vanessa saying?
Vanessa says, I feel like it happens, but it can be the biggest heartache, because imagine having feelings and watching them being with someone else. I think that would be really painful. Do you know what, Vanessa? There is a lot of truth to what you are saying. It can be, I couldn't imagine, actually. It would be very painful. Imagine if you tried to start something, it didn't work, you're cool now, and then you see them happy with someone else. There's going to be those feelings are going to be there.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Or it's one of them ones where you like them. Maybe it could be one-sided. You haven't actually said, you know what, I actually really like you. You're just friends. You've never said to your bestie, oh, this is how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I like you more than a friend, and you see them with someone else. Whew,
Yeah,
it's
man.
long. You might as well just keep it as friends. It's long.
Vanessa always says, it also said, imagine that person constantly is getting hurt, and you know you would make them happy, but you can't overstep the line.
That too. This is what I'm
Very,
saying.
very, very good points.
Very, very good points, Vanessa.
Yeah, it's true.
I can't lie.
Yeah.
Imagine you're thinking to yourself, in your head, you're saying to yourself, he should be treated so much better. He's a king. He's such a good man. And I could treat him better. But because you're probably afraid to lose that friendship that you have.
Because that's another thing. You're touching another point here, Zuz. Because if you decide to go into that relationship and it doesn't work, that means you've lost a friend.
Exactly. And is it worth losing the friend? Someone that you actually can find. Like, is it worth taking that risk?
Exactly.
To find your soulmate.
Yes. Hello, Benson. Welcome aboard.
Welcome.
Morning.
Good evening.
Morning.
How are you today? You had a great show earlier on today. How are you?
Not good.
Exhausted.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those things. As you know already, it's like, as they say, a man's got to do what a man's got to do, don't it? So just keeping it moving, nevertheless. So just hoping that everybody who is, the only thing can cheer me up this evening is if everybody that is watching share the show, then I'll have a different vibe and a different feel. And that's all I ask.
To like, share, follow, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Yes.
That will make Benson happy. Do we all want Benson happy? Yes, we do. If we could, like, share, follow, and subscribe, that would be fantastic.
Also, don't forget that we've got the studio number that you can call in.
And that's 07903 129.
265.
That's 07903 129.
265.
We've got to say it slow like that, sorry, because you know what? Sometimes when you say it too fast, yeah, you can't rewind the show because it's live. So, yeah, we have to say it that slow, so apologies. But, yeah, Vanessa also says, just putting that out there, that it isn't me, because my partner might be watching. Yeah.
It's alright, we got your back, girl.
Yeah, we got your back, man. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, no, it's a tricky one. I can't lie. It's a very tricky one because they say good relationships start from
friendships.
You know, but it's not every friendship that should develop into a relationship, a romantic relationship, I should say, because friendship is a relationship, but it's just a friendship. So in terms of it being romantic, I feel like tread carefully. It really does depend on the people involved, the situation, and how you guys vibe. I don't think it's something that, you know, should always be considered.
Exactly. What do you think, Benson?
Well, to be honest with you, it's a thing where if you have a bestie,
chuckle. Yeah.
The thing is, I don't think a lot of people understand what is love. And when I heard you guys earlier speaking about that, sometimes I figure this word love, it's like a pepper pot soup. So love brings a lot of confusion in terms of feeling when you're around a person, and maybe around that person that you consider to be your best friend. And I think at times it also allows curiosity to comes in. And sometimes if people do try to make that move on each other, it's a high level of curiosity that kicks in, and then you would want to make a final analysis of what you're feeling to have an understanding if this feeling is it this way I'm feeling or is it that way I'm feeling.
It sounds like a science report that you're talking about.
But
it sounds like a science report.
It is.
I don't. No.
It is.
It sounds like a science report.
So that is where, to me, the confusion may comes in. Because remember now, yeah?
Yes.
Feelings and love, is an experiment,
In your opinion?
In your opinion, yes.
It is an experiment.
Yeah, in your opinion.
And not only in my opinion, it's just because you guys have never looked at it in that way.
That's
There's
why.
many ways.
That's
So-
why it's your opinion, because we probably haven't looked at it that way. That's
well,
why it's your
you
opinion.
need to look at it now
No, sir.
and find out that if
This serious.
so.
This serious.
When you're going to do that big people something, isn't that an experiment?
I wouldn't call it an experiment.
So what it is? What would you call it?
A journey,
A journey.
a life experience.
You're the one a far one. Make sure so you
I will
have on
call
a
it. I will
comfortable
call
shoes.
it an experience rather than an experiment.
It is an
Bec-
experiment.
No, because then that means like for an experiment is doing various tests, yeah, to make something work.
Then that is what a relationship is about.
What to do various tests
So,
though? So
when-
I'm
No,
gonna.
I feel like
I'm
it's not-
continuously testing you. No, I'm
So-
going through
so
this experience.
when you do,
We're gonna learn from each other. We're
Yeah,
gonna go
but it's
through
an
challenges.
experiment. It's an experiment because it's not all the formulas and that you put together combined will work. So if it doesn't work, it's an experiment gone bad. So everything it is an experiment. So the ones that you try, right? The one that you try and that one works, that simple means that experiment was successful. You will have a result at the end of the day.
I need to look up the word experiment, even though I know what it means. I need
Yeah.
clarification.
Yeah. So you can also put that word into a relationship. Just the same. So what happened is when we as human beings go on that journey, when it's someone that is around you, sometimes you will have like mixed feelings. So you're wondering within yourself if this feeling is really real, right? So
What,
you
the
will
good-
question yourself
The
about
good
it.
feeling or the
Yeah,
bad feeling or
both,
both.
whatever feeling it is, and it is the feeling that takes you to another level for you to say, all right, I wanna try to go down another path, and in doing so, now that is the time wherein you will find out that a lot of people who get involved with their bestie, then they realize that it was a wrong choice that we have made, which is an experiment gone bad.
So
No,
let me
but-
ask you a question. Have you been with one of your besties before? You or Zuz?
Have I been with one of my besties before?
Yeah. Have you decided to take that leap?
No.
Okay, Benson.
The leaping thing me know in it, cause me not really like frogs.
You know what I mean?
So, you know what happened now? It's like I prefer personally to speak openly more than when I find it conducive enough to give my personal experience. But here what happened now. This is how this word love is. And I will explain in my terminology that it's always good to have that person as a best friend first before you go on to the next level. That's why, to me, just like relationships and feelings, it's like climbing threads of steps.
Yeah, but I still wouldn't call it an experiment.
It is an experiment.
No, because an experiment means, guys, yeah, a scientific procedure undertaken to make a discovery, test a hypothesis, or demonstrate a known fact. Yeah. So in demonstrating a known fact, I don't think that applies. I don't think that applies. It
To a
maybe in
relationship.
sense, I don't think it applies to a
Why?
relationship because
Why
you
it
don't know.
doesn't? Why it
You
doesn't?
don't know. You have no facts.
But
You have
that
no
is why it
facts.
don't work. That is why it don't work.
Yeah, but you're not
There-
saying why.
there-
We're not talking about why it doesn't work. We're
the thing
talking
is-
about the fact that you think it's
Yeah.
an experiment
It is an
rather than an
experiment.
experience.
It's an experiment. It's
I disagree.
so it is an experiment. So,
Okay, well, Faye says,
No, sir.
Faye says, I know people. They were best friends for years, got together, had children, and broke up, and not best friends anymore. What actually happens? This should be the best sort of relationship.
Exactly. Underline should.
Yeah,
Faye.
it should, but it didn't
It
work.
should
But it just
be.
goes to show that it's not always going to work.
Right. Right.
Sometimes I feel like some people are actually lazy to find somebody apart from their best friend as well, to be honest. You know, like you've been single for years, both been single for years now, and, you know, you can't really see a light at the end of the tunnel, so you think to yourself, you know what, let me just get with my best mate.
I don't even think it's that. I just don't feel
Some
like
people do, though.
Some people do.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it's no one, but I feel like some people are just not real in when they are in relationships. Like I said, they put their best foot forward first, innit? So you can kind of, you know, fall in love with one side of them. But they don't show you all sides of them. Now, I understand that might take time. I'm not saying that, you know, you're going to know someone like that with a click of a finger. But I feel like when you're in a relationship, that takes effort. So you just showed me one great side of you. It's not enough. It takes effort to go through the challenges, to get to know each other, to give each other grace. And I don't feel like both men and women give each other enough grace, because people are seeking perfection, which just does not exist. And I feel like that's the issue, because people are seeking perfection, or people are looking at their brethren's
Or other people's relationships.
or other people's relationship, and they're saying,
Or social media.
or social media, and saying, oh my gosh, look at this man, or look at this woman, or this man is putting up stuff in that house, and whatever. But what did it take for the man to get to that? It's not necessarily like he was just doing that from the beginning. He probably had to take his time and get to know the woman to make sure that that's the kind of thing he wanted to do for that woman. That's what he was willing to do for that woman. Do you get what I'm saying? Men are not just going to give themselves without feeling like that woman is worth giving themselves to. Do you get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Experiment.
I lost.
You lost.
Yeah, man, you lost. I lost.
Why?
That sound like a scientific experiment.
It's not an experiment. It's an experience.
Yeah.
Things happen in life.
You lost, man.
You go through things in life. Yeah. Challenges. It's inevitable. Yeah. These things are inevitable. It's also a part of your journey, whether you're by yourself or you're with someone. So to me, it's a part of the experience. The reason why I don't say I don't agree with you when you're saying experiment, because I don't believe it has all the factors of being experiment. It might have one.
So,
like
Benson, what you're trying to say,
hypothesis.
Yeah.
when you're going into a relationship or whatever, you don't see it as, you know, something new, and, you know, something great can come from this. You see it as, okay, let's see if this experiment will work.
Yeah, but you know, I never really sit down and analyze it like that, you know, because to me, remember, personally, it's best for when you and a person talk and you're good friends first before you actually reach to that journey. If you hold that person in high regards, because one of the things is that it's two different journeys. What can allow you and an individual to become best friends first?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's based on the circumstances surrounding the communication and stuff with the individual for you and them to become best friend. But like a relationship is, I think personally, it's the safest way to go about it, is having the person as your best friend first and then take it to a relationship. I don't know if it works that way for a lot of people because when relationships I think get complicated is because that person don't know enough about the individual.
I
So you
agree
will
with you
take
on that point.
that time while you're doing your experiment and getting all the formulas together. Yeah. Yeah. So
No, sir.
Oh dear.
yeah. So on that path, because I think it takes a longer time for you to have that person as your best friend. It takes a little time because I don't know anyone who would just jump up and say, all right, I know this person for 2 months or 3 months. And then they say, all right, they are my best friend.
Yeah, what about 1 year, 2 years?
But
Yeah,
no, but
it
even
can-
if
that
even 1
period
year,
of
2
time.
years though,
So
even
if
1 year,
it-
2 years,
I feel
it's
like
friend,
to me, I feel
friend,
like
not
1 year,
best
2
friend.
years is not enough.
No, it's
because you
So-
could be
yeah.
you could be friends with this person forever and ever, or
Yeah.
10 years.
No, I
best
said
friend.
best friend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Best friend. You could be best friends for like 10 years, and you get in a relationship with them, and then you still find out things that you didn't know
And
about them.
Thank you, and not just that. not
Imagine
just
that.
I feel
you
like
thought that you would have known them because they're your friends, and you thought that you lot expressed it.
So
you know,
whose fault it is?
that's not no one's fault.
No,
I'm
I'm
just
not-
saying.
no.
Like,
It is someone's fault.
it's not no one's fault. I
It
agree with
is.
what you're
yeah,
saying.
it's someone's fault that they weren't real. That's what
No,
it is.
it is for any one of those individual. When they start to think of that person in
In a
that
different light.
that is the time that they start to make their observations. Those are the times that you start to pull the thread from under the collar. Those are the times you pull the thread from the neck. Those are the times you pull the thread from the end of the shirt and stuff like that.
All these metaphors.
Yes. Because remember, if you want to find out if the person real to that extent, you would still have to push a little boundaries on a certain level before you get to that point. So, in all fairness, it's a level of impatience that shows that is there for each individual not to take that time out to know the person on that level. So
And what
not
and what if
because
go on.
not because that person is your remember you're your best friend. They're the best friend. So now what happened? That best friend now, you're going to take that best friend friendship to another level. So if you're going to take that friendship now to another level of investigation and experimenting what the person, he or she, is like on that level. Because they will, as individuals, will tell you their likes and their dislikes, and you know them as the best friend.
I agree with what you're saying, because that's what I was basically
So
going to
the
say.
experiment works.
No,
So
not
hang on a minute,
experiment,
can we-
experience.
Can we read out some of the
Yes,
viewers, please?
yes.
'Cause this is what we do. Apologies. Welcome aboard, Zorna. Welcome aboard. Welcome to Chill and Spill. Good evening. Zorna says, good evening, ladies and gent. I think being with your bestie is like mixing business with pleasure. Just my opinion.
It can be like that, and that's why I was saying that I do agree to an extent, minus the experiment part. I do agree with what Benson's saying, because when you are going to take it to that next level.
So having a bestie is a business.
No, I'm not saying having a bestie
No,
is
I'm
a
asking
business.
Zorna.
Oh,
because
yes,
she said it's
okay.
like mixing business with pleasure. So I'm asking Zorna, is a relation, having a friendship with your bestie like a business?
I feel like it's just a comparison that she's doing. But what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying
yeah.
is, to an extent, yes, if you're going to, your best friend is your best friend, yeah? You have no romantic relationship with that person. So there's no need to give each other some grace in certain things. But when you do take it to that step, that next step. You don't know. You have to make it seem like it's a whole new slate, a whole new person, because you do not know this person romantically. And that's what I'm saying. If you are someone's bestie and you take it to the next level, you do not know this man or this woman in a relationship. You know them from what they tell you. Remember, there's two sides to every story and the truth. So whenever a man or a woman is explaining about their relationships to their bestie, they're only giving their side, that one side. So it's only until you are actually in a relationship with your best friend is when you see different sides of them that you probably would have never seen if you was not in a romantic relationship with them.
You know, another thing as well, is when it's one-sided. I'm going back to this because it's a bit serious. Sorry. It's one-sided. It's not reciprocated. One side, you don't know, you're not aware that your best friend is looking at you in a loving way.
Yes, that's scary.
Yeah, you're just getting on with it. You know, there's some people that even get undressed and dressed in front of their bestie, especially if it's opposite sex, because they feel like there's nothing to hide. Especially
I'm sorry.
but the thing is, if you've been that way with them before, some people some people would. Some people feel that comfortable. Listen, a lot of the time on the show, you know, we always talk about reality and how things have changed. There's a lot of things that how we will say, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
There's some people like that that will get undressed and dressed in front of their, you know, their best friend, because at the end of the day, there's nothing ain't going on here. Do you know what I mean? And, you know.
Yeah, but it's still if it is the opposite sex, if that's my best friend, I'm not getting undressed because a man is still a man. I'm not getting undressed in front of my best friend.
Or you might just have your
That's a
underwear.
man.
No, I'm not doing that.
I'm not
either.
doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm
No,
sorry.
No, I'm
Sorry.
not doing that either. But I'm just
sorry.
saying,
There's
things have
boundaries.
changed though, innit? Things have changed. So how we're considering bestie, some people's bestie is another level than
Yeah.
what we're seeing it as.
I'm not going to say that what you're saying is not true. But because you're directing, we're here with you now.
Yes.
And I can tell you that I'm not doing that. To be honest with you.
The whole panel's not doing that.
I'm not doing that.
I don't know
Hell
whoever's
no.
watching is going to do that. But
Oh dear.
Faye says, and also, the best friend knows you inside and out. They know each other's secrets, highs and lows, and that should be perfect.
Yeah, it should be. Again,
That should be a perfect relationship.
It should
and
be
sometimes
a
it
perfect-
really can work.
Sometimes it can work. I'm not even saying that it can't. Sometimes it can work. I'm not even going to say a lot of the times. I don't know the statistics. All I'm saying is sometimes when you take it to that next level, when you take it to a romantic level as your best friend, that's when you don't know each other. That's what I'm saying. You don't know each other. You know each other as best friends. You know what he's saying about his relationships from a one-sided perspective. You only know his side. You're never going to know the girl's side, and you're never going to know the truth.
And what Vanessa
Yeah?
says, I think moving in with each other and having kids could also change the dynamic.
And that too.
Yeah.
And that too.
Even when you're not best friend, kids change everything, I think.
Yeah, it does. It
But-
does.
This thing with this best friend thing, it's like majority of the time it depends. Because you can have a best friend too, you know, right? A best friend, but yet still, you're not attracted to them in that sense.
Yes.
And then that is the thing that will put a wedge in the spanner for if your best friend should say, you know, I feel this way about you, and then you might say, but I would recognize this now. You never really see that person as a person who, you understand,
Yeah.
where you would want to take on a level.
Yes.
So a lot of times this is where the pressure also for that individual not wanting that person to say that I don't feel that way towards you, then also it can also put a damper on it. Because I don't think best friends will try their uttermost best not to hurt each other's feelings.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lot of persons also who are best friends, but yet still are not open enough to tell the person no, because they don't know how the person is
That's
going
what I'm
to
saying. If it's not
take it.
reciprocated.
Yes.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, then that person might just say, all right, hear what happened, because he said, she said it, he said it to me. Let's give it a shot.
Well, welcome aboard, Janice.
Welcome aboard, Janice.
Because Janice's comment needs to be said.
I'm gonna minute before we do that. For those that have just tuned in, the topic today is this is Chill and Spill. I'm Nubian. This is my co-host Zuz, and this is Benson, and we are talking about can you fall in love with your bestie? Your bestie means best friend, best mate. Yeah,
Cody.
Cody.
Let's not even say that word again.
Don't start that Cody.
Oh,
You see
dear.
that look Benson give you like to say Cody.
We are say.
Welcome aboard, Janice. Welcome aboard and welcome to Chill and Spill. If it's your first time watching, welcome.
Welcome aboard, Janice. Janice says, guys, I fell in love with my bestie. And now we have 3 children together and we're happy. It just depends on the people involved.
Oh.
Mic drop.
Welcome aboard, Fillmore Allen. Welcome aboard. Welcome to Chill and Spill.
Hi, Fillmore.
Yes, the topic is can you fall in love with your bestie? And Janice has just said, welcome aboard, Antonio, Siobhan. Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard,
Welcome
guys.
aboard, Chill and Spill. Janice, wow, the people involved. That's another thing. Because you may be besties with somebody that's got, like, there's a crew of you lot. There's a lot of you. You know what I mean? There's like 4 or 5 of you lot, maybe even 6, and everyone's best friends together. You know, and then you two decide that, you know what, we want to take things on. There's 2 of you that want to take things on another level, but then the other friends that you're friends with, they may disagree, or it just can be very, very messy because there could be somebody else out of the friends that was looking at that person in that way as well. What do you do?
It's all a
Jealousy,
bit techie.
everything just,
It's all a bit
yeah.
techie. I feel like if you're in a group, then allow it. Because you just don't know.
If there's a group of you, forget it.
Just forget it. Literally.
But then the thing is, are you going to block your happiness because of that though?
But can we also do on the flip side? Sometimes the person that you used to be with becomes your best friend.
Yeah.
Let me play devil's advocate.
Like we do.
Like I do. Yeah. Sometimes the person that you was with becomes your best friend and you're no longer in a romantic relationship and you both have separate partners, but you guys speak, you lot are besties, isn't it? You talk about each other's partners, not everything of your relationship, but some things. You talk about life, whatever, and you can just kind of chill and chop it up. What about that?
Yeah, what about that?
What about that?
That is techie too.
Benson's looking at me over his eyeglass.
No,
Oh my gosh.
no, sir.
Lord of God. No, that is funny. I can't deal. Boy, you know when you put the heat on what's out of your face?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He's just waiting for you to say Cody.
He is looking over his eyeglass right now at me and my face is burning. It's the left side that's burning, guys. What's your opinion on that then, Benson?
Yeah, what up? You see,
God.
this whole thing is it's a case to me that if it work for you, you work with it. And if it don't work, you leave it alone. Because this is the thing with friendships. Friendships come with attraction, you know.
Friendship comes with an attraction.
Yeah.
Not all friendships. But okay, go on. Let me let you land. Because I feel like I get what you mean, but let me let you land.
So whenever that individual is going to take he or she to that level, they will think about every aspect of it. Is she attractive enough? Is he attractive enough? And they will put down the things that they are attracted by in maybe the physique, what she does, what he does, and stuff like that. Now, a lot of times you will find that people will have, as besties, they will have a problem with their own bestie and they don't tell them. And the main reason why I think within now, thinking about it, why besties sometimes fall into relationships and it don't work is because they are around each other most of the time. And then when you're around each other, there will always be times when you're in a compromising position.
Okay.
So that time would be that experiment time. I heard you
here we
mention
go.
something earlier on that if the partner, that bestie, then you see them with somebody and then you start to feel a way about that. Bad mind.
No.
You had your eyes on that person from a long
No,
time.
sir.
Yeah, you had your eyes on that person from a long time.
Oh dear.
So whatsoever he or she does, it shouldn't be a matter of concern because you were there around that person for you to grab on that opportunity and to take that opportunity.
No, but what I
So-
feel like what that person was saying was
Yeah.
they're not getting treated properly. Whoever they're with, they're not getting treated nicely. So that's why they're not, it's not oh, they're in a great relationship and I feel some type of way because they're in a great relationship. It's that I know that person's a good man or I know that person's a good woman and they are not in a great, that person that they're with does not appreciate who they are with.
All right.
You still think it's bad
I'll
mind?
see your
This-
comment,
this-
Fillmore Allen. Sorry, but are you going to remember?
Yeah, yeah.
All
yeah.
right. Fillmore Allen says, that's not a good thing to do. It will mad you. She end up to do something you cannot do nothing about, and you have to live with it.
True.
True.
That's very, very true.
Another.
So it's not a good idea. So go
Yeah.
on.
So Fillmore, you wouldn't just to draw you out, Fillmore. Sorry, we love you, Fillmore. So are you telling me that there is a woman, you lot are besties? When you think about it, when you look at her, everything on paper, yeah, everything that you want in a woman, she is, yeah, including, and what's the bonus is that she's pretty. You're not gonna go there. You're not gonna try.
What, pretty in your eyes? Because
Pretty
they're
in
not-
your eyes.
Yes.
What you're attracted to, Fillmore.
Yes.
You're not gonna go and say to yourself, you know what? Let me see if there's a chance, because I don't want to live life in regret. Are you telling me hard no, or are you telling me maybe?
No, a lot of man now go do that. Me will answer until Fillmore ready for answer. A lot of man will just make them go and take care of it until Mr. Harry come. You understand what I mean?
Who's Mr. Harry?
The caretaker. Mr. Harry are the man to be.
The next man.
Okay, the next
but,
man.
But the caretaker is going to be the bestie. So the bestie can go and play that role in the meantime until Mr. Harry come.
Yeah,
Oh, and you're not gonna feel no way when Mr.
you're
Harry
playing
comes.
that role. Is sex involved when you're playing that role, or is sex not involved? Because we're besties here. We're supposed to be
Yeah, then you
doing
know,
our
if you play
besties.
the role, then Mr. Harry now gonna do it. Then in better you take a chance with the
Oh, so you're having
caretaker
sex
than
with your
Mr.
best
So
friend?
Harry.
you had to. It's not your best friend then.
It's not me I gonna do it.
It's your link.
It's not
It's
me.
now
We
a
just are
link.
speaking
It's
openly.
now a link.
You understand? So it's just speaking openly of how things sometimes pan
'Cause
out to be, because
I
that is
understand what
why.
you mean, but we never. We should have been specific when we said this,
Yes,
because
yes.
a bestie is not somebody that you have sexual intercourse with.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm telling you something now.
Yeah.
That's because end of the day, we have to remember earlier on in the show when I said that you get undressed and dress in front of your bestie, that was a no-no.
Yeah.
So from that now, that's a no-no. But having sex with them is okay.
But
So I'm a bit
no,
confused.
remember, I know.
I'm very confused.
Remember, you would have to be, because remember, say you said you should have be specific about what
No,
you said. So
but then
it
you're
was left
backtracking as
open.
well, though.
No,
Yes, because you
No.
said you wouldn't want to. You're not getting undressed
No.
in front of your best friend, but you will have sex with them.
I'm answering in regards to what.
Fillmore.
Yeah.
To what I said,
yes,
to
yes.
what I put to
Yes.
Fillmore.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what you're answering.
Yeah, that is how some people would see it. You understand?
Oh, okay. Zuna said, sorry, but Zuna says my ex is my friend and will never be anything else. Key word, Zuna, my ex. So you've already been there.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
you know what it's like.
That's why.
So
you know-
That's
So
why
the
it probably
ex
works
become
better
our
that
best-
you're
So that-
friends now, because you've tried it.
So
You
that's
know what I'm
another thing.
saying?
Do you see how it thickens the topic?
Alright. Yeah, but that need a bit more explanation, because she said becomes our friend, but
And
not
it will
our
never be.
best
It will
friend.
never. It will be
No,
never.
she
Yeah.
never say our bestie. It's just our friend.
Yeah. He says my friend.
Yeah.
He never said my
Yes.
best friend.
Yes,
Yeah,
so she did
yeah.
not say bestie. You get what I
Zona.
mean?
Hey, honey.
Hey Zona, do you mean bestie or do you just mean
He's
friend?
just a
Are
mate.
you lot besties? Like you will call him every other day, or you'll speak every other day? Like you lot check in regularly, and even if you don't check in regularly, when you do check in, it's
It's
like
a full under
it's
2
a
hour
full
phone call.
4-hour conversation thing. Let me know.
Oh, Fillmore says it's not good to involve with your best friend. Simple as.
Simple as.
Fillmore, I love your
I
opinion.
hear
And you know
you.
what? I love when the men get involved as well, because you know what? The men's opinion sometimes is very rare, because some men don't really like talking about certain things,
Certain topics.
certain
yes.
topics. So it's good when you get some feedback from the men. And Fillmore Allen said, "No, keep it just friends, because it just complicates things."
It can do, but as you said earlier, Zeus, right? That
Yes.
you mentioned about like doing something that someone had made a comment of the partner doing something for them, or the partner not doing anything for them.
Yeah.
You mentioned that earlier on. All right. This is another part where this comes in. I don't know if you can find that chat, and then we can I can elaborate a little bit about it, because there's a point in there what you said was very, very important. And this is one of the things that sometimes we find in our relationship. You find it?
I'm sorry, Benson. There's something wrong with our Mixcloud earlier, and we weren't seeing a lot of our viewers. My apologies goes to Christine and Destiny. There was something wrong with the Mixcloud. I couldn't see none of your comments. Yeah, I didn't see that you was online, so my apologies. Welcome aboard to Christine and Destiny.
Welcome
And
aboard.
they've got comments on there. They've been there for about 25 minutes now, and I wasn't aware. On my computer, it's just blank. There's nothing there.
Oh, somebody mentioned it on Friday that the Mixcloud was
Something's going on with it.
that it was a bit of an issue.
So it's
on
not our
Friday.
fault. It's Mixcloud doing
Yeah,
funny
somebody
things.
mentioned it to me.
My
today.
apologies. I really
Is
I
it
really
up now? Is
It's
it
up now.
Okay.
It's up and
Okay.
running. I had to check
Okay.
it on my phone, but it's up and
Okay.
running. Good evening, Christine. Good evening. Destiny 5 says, I believe that most of the time your bestie is your companion when both of you have a good understanding of each other. I am not saying you won't have a disagreement. there's some truth to that, Destiny 5.
Yes.
I feel like, yes, it can be your companion. It's not saying that you're not going to have any disagreements or challenges, but it's about understanding one another if you're going to take it there.
Yes.
But I still strongly believe that although that is your best friend and they know a lot of you, you don't know each other in a romantic way. And I
No.
feel like sometimes if you're going to take it that step further, you have to give each other grace, because you feel like you've known this person for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, or even 4 years, 5 years, 3 years, whatever. You feel like, oh, everything should just be smooth sailing. No, you don't know this person romantically. So you're basically kind of starting from scratch in a romantic situation. Do you get what I'm saying? They're learning you. They're learning what you like romantically. They're learning what you like sexually.
No, sir.
What do you mean, no, sir?
No, sir.
What do you mean?
No, sir.
Are you
Listen,
telling
hear
me
what happened.
that you know
Hear
your
what-
bestie? You know what
But
position she likes. You know what position she likes. So you're gonna give it to her in that position.
Hear what happened.
No, sir.
But it's the same thing as if you just enter a relationship. Because when you have the bestie, remember that the bestie is actually like you're knowing each other. It's like the bestie actually a bit safer than the person who you just going to talk for entire relationship.
Look, I'm not saying it's not safer, but I'm
Remember-
just saying in a room, you're thinking about the whole picture.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
not saying you don't know them on all the other aspects. Yes, you know them on that side, but I'm talking about specifically
But you don't know-
the romantic part has never been there.
But you
So
don't-
you know how they are when they might want to come in and chill, or you know how they are when they get hungry. You know your best friend. Oh, you're hungry, innit? I know you're hungry because when you do this, you're hungry. You're hangry or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? You know certain things about them. Yes, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you're starting from the beginning, but in terms of the romantic side of the relationship, yes, you are starting from the beginning, especially if you ain't do good before.
No.
And sometimes as well, when you get to you think to yourself, hang on a minute, but I never see this side to you before.
No, I agree with Destiny. I'm sorry. Because you know why I agree? I just a hold back a meds and I look into it, what she say. Because here what happened. Really and Julie, the bestie, I become your friend before. No.
Yes.
So you're actually friends.
Yes.
So it's easier to talk to the bestie about the issues that arises than the person who you just are going to meet for being in a relationship.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
for sure.
talk. Yes,
So,
talk, not
yeah.
sex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but even if it reach that big people word, I'm not too want to say that word too much because Bigo the other day give me a warning. So more time when it come to that big people something, it's the same experiment that you're going to do with the other person out there. Than the bestie who is around you. Well, with the bestie, when me look into it at this point in time, it's a little bit safer. You try it with the bestie. If you're that good of a friend, they can say, what happened? Say you need to improve on the right hand side. Over the right too much.
No, sir.
You
You
understand
think it's
what
not
I mean?
going to hurt just as much if
No.
it's
So-
someone that you don't know?
Yeah,
Oh, please.
yeah, the bestie
Oh,
will,
please,
yeah, the bestie
Benson.
will say, what happened? Just sway to the right a little bit.
Oh, please.
You go
It's
over
gonna
your
burn
lane.
you same way. You're going to
No,
get carpet
no.
burned from the
No,
bun.
all right. Let's go to some of the viewers because you know what, it's getting juicy. Fillmore Allen says some of your best friends know your weaknesses and abuse it. Oh my gosh,
That's a good point.
yes, Fillmore Allen, that is a great point. You understand? Because they know you so well, they're going to use your weakness against you. Imagine.
That's true still.
Yeah, that's very true. And Christine says, for me personally, best friends and relationships don't work. It ends up ruining a friendship. And Destiny says, sometimes a bestie develops when you're in a relationship, not before.
And there you go,
Before.
that too. Sometimes
Not before. Sometimes it don't happen
not
before.
Sometimes not before.
Yeah, sometimes when it's during your relationship.
Right. It's
That's
when
when a bestie friendship
Comes in.
develops.
Yeah, that's why. All right, that's why more time it's very good for us to listen because that follow up part, what Destiny said, is very important because throughout this whole thing, that part is a fundamental part of it, because during that period of time, you get to know each other a bit more, and you said, all right, here what happened. Me and you can go on the swing song together, you know. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And go on the sway song, the song, see. You get what I mean?
Welcome aboard, Antonio. Nice. Welcome aboard.
Oh my God.
Antonio says, hi, GMPC family. How are you all doing? This is my thing. Dating your best friend. You're just asking for trouble. In many ways than one. Best friends can be attracted to you in many ways, but you have to understand why you made he or she your best friend. But if you cross the line and start doing mama and papa things, it's going to be uncomfortable.
It can be.
Welcome aboard, Christopher. Welcome aboard. And
Christopher.
Christopher is laughing his head off at Benson, I'm sure.
Probably at all of
That's
us.
true, Antonio. It's very, very true. You know, it can be very uncomfortable.
It can and it can't. I just feel like it can be uncomfortable.
Depends.
It can be.
It just
Yeah,
depends.
it's got pros and cons. It can be uncomfortable with a person that you're just getting to know, but it might be a little bit more comfortable with your best friend. You know, like, you know, if you could be less embarrassed with your bestie than if you was trying to get to know someone new that you've never had relationship with before, or any kind of romantic anything before. So it really does depend. It just depends. But I feel like you have to, as much as yes, you're besties, I still feel like you have to give each other a little bit of time. Not a lot of time, because you know all the other aspects of them, but a little bit of time and grace when you're trying to learn the romantic side of that person. Because they might know certain things that you like because of what you said, but they don't know your body. This is something new. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're learning something new at the end of the day. That's a new part of them.
Experimenting.
Okay, here we go. Experiencing.
Well, that is an experiment. You're experimenting on each other's bodies. I agree with you on that part.
Oh dear.
Because how are you supposed to know? Like I said, even though you confide in your best friend with certain things, it's not maybe everything that you would tell them at the same time.
No,
either.
you wouldn't. You
Exactly.
wouldn't tell them.
So that's why.
And
it's
this
like,
is what I'm saying.
yeah.
You're not going to tell your bestie.
Absolutely
Like,
everything.
If your bestie is a guy, speaking from a woman's perspective, if your bestie is a guy, I'm not going to tell my bestie every single thing that's happened in my relationship to my bestie. I'm not. Because there's boundaries. There's things that stay between me and my man.
But I'm gonna put this to you. Jesus.
Okay, go ahead.
You get some.
Oh, sir.
No, what it is. Only because I know how some people are. There's some people in this world that like to press. You know, like some nosy people that will just keep asking. What's this like? What's that like? So what do you like? What is it you don't like? Because remember, sometimes you're oblivious that your best friend is looking at you in a loving way. You know, hence why they'll be asking you some personal questions that's probably even out of the ordinary. You know what I mean? How do you deal with that? Are you because that can lead to being uncomfortable and argument.
So what?
Of being nosy.
So wait. Let me just
If
get
your
some
best friend,
clarification.
if your best friend, which is a man,
Yeah.
and he's asking you questions about certain things that he wants to know about,
Yeah.
he's pressing you. He keeps asking. So what? So Zuz, how come you being so secretive about certain things, man? How come you're not telling me what? I thought we're friends. You know what I mean? How come you're not telling me certain things?
Well, if it's my bestie, like I said,
Yeah.
if it comes to me, my man,
He
I'm
might-
not
that's
going
what
to be
I'm saying.
telling you everything.
Right, that's what I'm saying to you,
100%
but it could
But if
cause
it's
conflict in your best friend relationship.
So my best friend wants to know everything that me, my man does.
Yeah.
You're borderline cringe. It's getting cringy now.
Oh dear.
It's getting cringy.
You got some people that are extra nosy. Extra.
Because
I want
you
to know
should,
everything.
You should already know what I not like that, yeah, but on a basic level, you should already know what I like. What do you mean? We've spoken about this. You've spoken about gal, I've spoken about man. What do you mean?
Okay. What's
So
Christopher
then-
saying? Sorry.
It shouldn't be that deep.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to go deep and you're trying to investigate and experiment
Are you trying to inveigle yourself?
and you're trying to inveigle yourself, no. Hell no.
Christopher, what's Christopher saying?
Christopher says, I guess you can have a special kind of love with your bestie as you both know each other's secrets. But the key is to not cross the boundaries and destroy the bestie relationship. Exactly. And that's
Yeah.
very difficult.
Yes,
That's very, very difficult. Because you know what? It's going to get... especially if the cookie is sweet and it's the right flavor of cookie. It's got everything is great, how it's made and everything. If it's all great and good and you want the cookie to keep coming, you want to keep having the cookie, then it's going to get hard when it's like, you can't get no more cookie.
The cookie will crumble.
The cookie will crumble. Do you get, then you'll have crumbs
The cookie
and dust.
will crumble.
Yeah?
Why? I have to change my eyeglass.
What?
What do you mean?
What's going on there?
Oh my God.
Are you showing off? Big up
No.
Katie Shades.
Mem-
Big up Katie Shades.
No.
All these shades, what you're seeing is
Exactly.
Katie Shades.
Big up Katie Shades.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
big
want-
up to my sponsor.
Christopher.
Yeah.
Christopher says the sweet cookie. Exactly. The sweet.
You know,
But
Cookie.
Christopher just said no, it's not gonna what? Didn't he say it's not gonna work? It's gonna destroy things.
Yeah,
But
well-
then
It could.
he's slightly changing his mind and saying, okay, what if it's a sweet cookie?
Oh dear. Oh dear.
This serious.
yeah, but
Boy.
him right because.
Oh, you agree?
Yeah, but it's true.
What if it's a sweet cookie?
Yeah, because it's the experiment.
Or you
It's true,
you
because-
changed your eyeglass.
No, yeah, me change my eyeglass. Me I see crystal clear now. I'm here. Me I see everything you know. My eyes get to the light. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, man. Here what happened. But let me be honest with you. Some of the people, them some experience what them have. Listening to some of the man thinking about this topic. Me, I wonder how me never have no best friend. Where look for me a certain way and say, Jano star, me not lie. More than one bite a cookie that's still, you know. You get what I mean? Even if you know,
Oh, whatever, Benson, man. I don't believe that in a
just say you want
second.
crush the cookie.
I don't believe that in a
Don't bite
second. You know
the
what
cookie,
it
'cause
is?
you want me not like the two biting part, but crush out the cookie. You know?
Nah, man.
What I think
I
they
don't
would
believe
use.
Benson in 1 second.
What I
Oh
think
my
they would
God.
You know what it is?
It's getting hard in here.
Yeah, you know what it is
Oh,
as well. You know what it is with a lot
Nah,
of
see everything you know.
no.
No,
A lot of the time is now with men.
The hay
No,
is killing me. I can't
You don't
lie.
know
you know what it is. You know sometimes, obviously, when you get to know somebody, yeah. Like you
No,
said,
man.
Benson, there has to be some form of attraction there.
No.
Number one. That's
Yeah,
what you
but-
said earlier.
Yeah.
And then what happens is you start to build a relationship with these people.
Yeah, but-
you start talking
Yeah.
every day, every other day, talking. And then the relationship is built. Then some uncomfortable things start to get asked. And then, because most time in relationships, you have to try and build a friendship first in order for you to even start anything.
But that would I say earlier on, so that mean that person eventually become your best friend when you start
Yeah,
reason
but
with
now
them
the
on a
cookie's
level.
sweet. Now the cookie.
Christopher
is
says, you two ladies
sweet.
sound very hungry. I'm sorry, Christopher. We disagree.
We're
Yeah.
going there now. We're going there now, Christopher.
Yeah.
We're going
and then he
there.
also said, take out the cookie. So to make it crumble, yeah?
This serious.
So that means at the end of the day, right? I'm gonna tell you now that this is one of the that something here on the face of the earth is trouble. Because at there so the cookie comes into play.
Well,
No.
Destiny 5 says, I love to hear that part. Lol. The sweet cookie.
Yes,
Lol.
yes. It seems
Yeah,
like
because
everybody
the
like
cookie's sweet.
love the cookie.
The cookie is sweet. That's what I'm trying
Chocolate
to say.
chip cookie,
Chocolate chip,
white chocolate chip cookie,
Oh my God.
hazelnut cookie.
Okay. Skittles cookie.
They have raisin cookie.
They have raisin,
Raisin
cookie.
cookie. All right, Benson, look at him. Look at his face.
I think
Oh dear. Oh dear. You chat too much. I lie. Don't mix me. Don't mix me. Don't mix me.
No, sir.
Oh
That
God.
place is joke.
Them have a plain one too.
Yeah,
Yes, they got the plain one. If
The
you just want the plain
plain old
thing,
Christopher
original.
and they're all sweet in their own different way. They're
Christopher
all
says
sweet.
cookies sound like peon.
And then it started hurt the teeth. No joke.
No, sir. No. Oh dear. Are you kidding me?
We you say
Yeah,
the
man.
temptation's good, but then afterwards this pain
Yeah,
comes
yeah,
after.
after.
You lot,
Yeah.
man, you lot get some fillings and hole in your teeth,
No.
you know, for the sweet
But at
cookie.
the same thing is like, you see, look on these metaphors, right?
Yes, I
And
love
the
them.
same thing like relationship. So you eat the cookie.
Well, that's what you're
But
supposed to
yet
say,
still-
Benson.
Yeah?
Relationship is it's like a metaphor, not an experiment.
No man is experiment in my eyes. Yeah, you
Yeah,
eat
because
the
we
cookie.
know you experiment all the cookies
Yeah, no,
and try every single
no,
one.
me is a good guy, man.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, but here what happened now? We eat the cookie, right? And yet still we have to brush with teeth after.
Philemon says send back the link.
Yeah, so it's the same thing with even with the relationship and the bestie. So that simply means there are precautions that we have to take in the meantime when we enter it and we decide that we and the bestie is going to go down.
So how
that
do you
path.
take precaution? You have to wrap it up in cling film and make sure you put it aside so it keeps everything contained and moist. Or
Chocolate
you take,
chip cookie.
You take it out piece. What
Destiny's-
we do? You put it in the fridge. How are we taking precautions with the cookie?
Check
Yeah,
your WhatsApp,
Destiny-
Fillmore. Check your WhatsApp, Fillmore.
Destiny says chocolate chip cookie.
Exactly.
Destiny definitely likes the cookie.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I think we all like the cookie,
do you
but
like
we
it
don't
crunchy
know
or
if we
soft in
like-
the middle or a bit of both?
but we don't know if we like it with our best friend.
Exactly. Do you like your best friend's cookie? And that's the question at hand. That's the topic at hand.
Yes.
Do you like your best friend's cookie?
Or because remember, like we said earlier, there's some people that you used to be with them, but you're not anymore. But now they're your friends. Like Zorna said earlier.
Yeah.
They're your friend now.
Okay,
You know,
so
so
let's
you've tested out the
let's
cookie.
flip that on the let's flip that again. Say, yeah, hypothetically. So this is an experiment now. Hypothesis. Yeah. Say you had a relationship, it didn't work. Maybe when you was younger or whatever. Yeah, it didn't work. You're best friends now. You're older. You're in your adult stage of life. Would you go there again? Would you try to be in a relationship with that bestie again? Is that something you consider? Or is that fully a no-go? Let me know your thoughts, people.
Yeah, let us know your phones.
07903
129
265.
265 because we're not playing with the results right now.
That the cookie and
Man,
melt.
general.
Mana General!
Don't it? Not true.
Mana General
Welcome aboard, general.
reporting for duty,
It
sir.
says, holding
Are
the
you
battlefield.
kidding me?
The battlefield look crowded.
Reporting for duty, sir.
What are you guys talking about? What we're talking about is, Man General, is can you fall in love with your bestie?
Mana General, just call in. How about that? Just call in right now.
If I'm not there, work.
If you're not at work, if you can sneak out for a little break, then that too. You know like that? Yeah.
Whatever
because
you can do it.
Mana General,
We want to know
Sign up.
another.
reporting for duty, sir. We want to know, can you fall in love with your bestie, your best friend? Yeah?
Love no on a border,
Yeah.
That's the thing where sometimes
Obviously,
we don't
a
understand,
female
don't.
best friend. Can you fall in love with them, Mana General? What are you saying?
All right. You know what happened to Zeus?
Hang on a
right?
minute. Destiny 5 says, I would like to go back to that relationship, especially if I could taste a better cookie. Oh dear.
Oh dear. You see it there? See it there? Okay. Okay.
I would like to taste a better cookie, please.
Oh.
Don't
Okay.
mix me.
Okay. Destiny 5, talk up the things,
Wow,
them.
I love it.
Okay. Because what?
I love you guys.
You've got that connection already with your bestie. You know, like I said, you know, you've been together, you lot are friends now, but you're older. This happened when you was young.
Yeah. That's
This relationship that you tried to start with happened when you was very young. You're adults now, so you've never been in a relationship as an adult.
That kind of happened recently, isn't it? With
What?
Maya and the celebrities.
Do you know what? Yes and no.
Because they were that was 5 years ago. They were younger when they first started the relationship.
Yes, they were younger.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then they tried again 5 years later to see if it could work again. And did it work? No. But yet they're still besties.
they are still besties. And I feel like the reason why they're besties is because I feel like one particular person is not ready for what the other particular person wants.
Well,
and
yeah.
I'm going to leave it at that. But
Oh,
again-
no. Destiny says, I would not go back.
oh, she would not go back.
She don't want to go back to taste a cookie, to taste a better cookie. She don't want to go back there.
That the
I
cookie
would
hurt.
Oh,
not
so
go
she
back
wouldn't
to
go
that
back
relationship, especially
if she's tasted a better cookie.
Ah.
So if she's tasted a better cookie, she would not go back to that cookie.
Okay, so what's Man General saying?
Man General says, "Man, I have no female friend." Wait, let me start again. Man, I have no female best friend.
Brother.
Brother. If them lay themselves careless, them in a trouble with me.
Oh dear. Oh. So you're saying that if they're your best friend and then they're carrying on a little bit reckless, you're gonna take the opportunity and take that.
I'm not reckless. I'm not mean reckless.
He's
Careless.
careless.
Yeah, I mean, if them want give him, we'll take it.
Okay,
Yes.
Benson, because that means you agree. So Man General, that's
Now
two.
clarify something.
Oh dear.
Even if so what? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
That it mean if it mean a clarification.
Even if it means jeopardizing your friendship.
Remember,
No, Manor General, I want to, like, you. This is what you said, but I really want to know. You and this woman are best friends. You've been best friends for a long time. You feel like she's everything that you want on paper, and she's also pretty with it, which is a bonus, yeah? So it's not the main thing about her. As a person, she's personality-wise and how she carries herself as a woman is everything that you would want in your woman, yeah? This is your best friend. Are you going to take it then? I'm not saying she's giving it up. I'm saying, are you going to take the leap of faith? Are you going to risk it and say to yourself, you know what? I need to talk to her in a different
Are you
kind of
gonna
way.
pursue it?
I need to pursue this woman, because if I don't pursue it, I don't want to live in no regret.
Are you willing to take the risk?
Or are you going to just keep your mouth kibber and just continue to
Are
have a
you
good
willing to take the risk? That's what it
friendship?
is. Women, are you willing to take the risk to lose your friend over your feelings because it may not be reciprocated? Same like the men. Are you willing to take the risk? Is the friendship worth? How much is the friendship worth to you? Does the friendship mean more to you than having a relationship with your best friend? Because sometimes the relationship values more than having a relationship with them, friendship.
Yeah, sometimes the friendship is more, but again, it depends where you are in life. But I want to know what Manor General is saying. Are you saying yes to that? Are you saying no to that? Would you take the risk, or are you just gonna keep it? Say, you know what, she's my party. Let me just kibber and hold my corner and continue to have her in my life as my bestie.
Yes. Big up Chang Black Cat. Big up yourself each and every time watching. What's my general saying? Listen, me still nya salt, miss. Me don't talk. Shh. Weird.
So that means
In the business, is willing to take the risk. You want to taste it.
Remember him saying now having a best friend as a woman.
yes, that's what he's saying. So it doesn't apply to him. Is that what you're saying?
I think that's a safer option, to be honest, because I'm not being funny.
He also said men are lions. We
And we
need
need
meat.
meat.
So he's going rawr, he's going for the cookie. Yeah, you're going for the cookie. What's your flavor? Chocolate chip, white chocolate?
No, but I feel like, you know what? I feel like men are more willing to take that risk because, you know, like,
They're that way.
not in
blind.
not in a bad way. I repeat, not in a bad way, but I feel like men are used to rejection. Do you get what I mean?
Yes, 100%.
So if they're more willing to take that risk, you know, with the best
100%,
friend, yeah,
100%.
okay, you know, I see this woman as this, but if she's willing to give it up and whatever, and we're feeling some type of way at this moment in time, we're gonna do something. But if it doesn't work out,
Then it doesn't work.
yeah, it doesn't work out. Simple as, let's move on.
Water off a duck's back.
That's right. Whereas the woman now, they're more emotional and they'll more think deeper on
It's
the
more
situation.
risque.
Yeah.
It's more risky for the woman. I can't lie.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong. Welcome aboard, Chang. Black Cat.
Black Cat Chang. Welcome aboard, Chang. Chang says friends should be friends. Real talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
I understand what you mean, Chang, but you're a man as well. There's a lot of men here. I love it. But, you know, it's just a solid opinion here. You know, do you stand by your truth? Yeah, as a man.
Yeah, ask the man that like him up on the podium or quote.
No, it's
The
not
man tell you say
corner.
that. Like, when a man say yes or that, it's like you're trying, you know? It's like,
No.
why ladies always be that way to men? And that cause, you know, you see, even when a man telling us something, and it's a typical example now. Now the man say that, and you are say, if it is the man truth, why?
Because
And
I
if the
thought
man-
I
so-
feel like
so
reason
that is
where
why-
Nubian's coming from.
You know, no. Here what happened.
No, let us talk because you know what?
I feel
because
like where Nubian's coming from.
Benson's just trying to
You
shut
can
me down.
say
No,
you
no,
can
man.
say no because you're not in that predicament
No.
now, innit?
Because here
But
what-
reality is that when you're in that situation, you don't know until you're in that situation. We can all safely
No.
say
Men
that.
and women.
Men and women.
and women.
We can all
Not just
safely
the
say,
men.
not just the men, you know.
Because we're
Men
not
and
biased.
women.
I'm not being funny.
Women can say, "Oh, I'm not going to be with my bestie,"
We're
or
not biased here.
whatever.
Do you
Until
understand?
you're in the situation, you don't know what you
we
actually do.
We are a platform that press women and men.
But-
we don't business.
but-
If we don't understand what the woman's saying, we're gonna ask for clarification.
But
If
you
we don't
are-
understand what the man's saying, we're gonna ask for clarification. There's nothing wrong with that as far as I'm concerned.
You hear what I say? Remember, say earlier on, you know, the same thing we say, you know, say based on the circumstances and wherever you reach. Because majority of the time, when people as bestie get involved, sometimes it's mistake or where they're at the same time. Some bestie don't sit down and talk because remember, we have to remember this, right? It's not every relationship start off wherein the individuals say to each other that we are going to have a relationship. A relationship start by the experiment we want to make. We want to do the big people something there. And then we say, here what happen now. We are ride with time. So eventually, you are my man, you are my woman. How much relationships really and truly, when you think about it, where you sit down and you say, you're going to be my woman, you know, and you're going to be my man, you know. A long time I don't really hear nobody make that commitment because after that period of time, when you start being around each other now, you say, you hear me? You see,
We
if
have
that-
a caller.
if the cookie they go out the pancake, you know say I trouble.
Welcome aboard. Who are we talking to?
Hi guys, what's up?
General, man, General.
General.
What's going on?
What's happening? What's popping up in here?
Big up yourself each and every time. Reporting for duty, sir.
The woman them a murder me, you know.
Sir, yes, sir.
The woman them a murder me, you know.
Not murdering nothing, man.
Hey, look, yeah, man. Listen, man, I am here to I'm here to your defense, man. Nubian, you're Zeus. I don't know which one you're going to ask the question. Just ask the question over for me again, based on the topic, please.
Can you fall in love with your bestie?
And my extra question was, if you have a best friend that is a woman and she's everything that you would want in your woman, yeah, but you just haven't taken it there, are you going to take that risk and say to her, you know what? Let's try a thing. Let's try and be together. Are you going to take that risk, or are you going to preserve the friendship?
Like me saying the text message I sent earlier. but I really have no female bestie, like what you guys call it. But listen, we are man, you know. And if a man see a woman where him feel like he would get in a relationship with like that, the one of the two things, you know. Is either I'm going to stay far from her, as far as the east is from the west. Or I'm going to go for the cookie, like what you say. Well, I'm not going to say eat it, because I don't really eat cookies still. But yeah,
But you say he's going to crush up the cookie. You're going to crush it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No man have no female best friend. Listen, the man them come by here and tell you no lie, need that, you know, because they know say I lie them I tell to, you know.
I know some people.
Say, boy,
I know
friend is
some
a friend
people that they've only
99% of we men going to take that cookie.
Yeah, I know some men that they only have females as their friends and besties. I know people like that. So you know, you're probably maybe the 2% or 3% that don't have a female as a bestie. To be
Listen,
honest.
General, you can't tell me nothing. Pure man out there.
Me have a lot of female friends. You know.
Okay.
Oh.
Especially Jamaican man. Especially
regular
Jamaican
friend,
man
but
have a
like
lot
we
of
say-
female friend. Oh, my friend Rachel. I'm a friend Sandra. I'm a friend Sharon. And yes, what? And Tracy. Yeah, and Peter Gear and Ray Tete. Yeah, Jamaican man always have a lot of female friends.
Then why if a mother grow we good, so if we have friends, you know.
Oh, whatever,
And
Benson.
a lot of
Sometimes.
time when a man I go say
It's a bit dangerous
He
sometimes.
wouldn't do this or he wouldn't do that, because sometimes he maybe know the female good enough, you know, and say that woman and now go down the road there with me, so he maybe now go put it to her, but in the back of him head, when if he man stand up and talk and she walk along the road, he might look on her as a wine and go down the road and I say, boy, I wish.
Exactly.
Man is man.
Yeah.
Man is man. Man is
Man
man.
is man.
And you
That's what
can't
he said.
tell me
No.
that not one of them
Like me
friends.
say, man a lion.
Yes.
Right. So are you? And you can't tell
Yeah.
me not one of them friends, them female friends that you have, has never tried to look at you in that way. That's how they become
Yeah,
your
man,
friend.
man.
That's how they become your friend in
Look
the
here,
first
like-
place, because you probably didn't want them.
Just like I always say, no, we are human being, because see me like how a man look on a woman, I see him say woman them a look on a man too, you know, the same exact way, you know. No different.
Yeah. True.
Excuse me?
It's true.
Eh?
Oh no, me think I said
No. I said
No.
I said true.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
No,
man, I
but
see
at the
him
end of the
somewhere,
day-
we are human beings, man, and we have feelings. So me know say
No,
some
but-
female lady that in bed now, I listen and I say, yeah, me not gonna
But
do
the
this,
thing
and me
is,
not gonna do
no,
that.
but
Yeah,
man,
right.
in general, it's all about respect, though. Even though, you know,
Yes.
yes, it's how you
Because me
do
not gonna do it.
things. Do you understand? Because you got some men that
me
don't
not gonna do it in
business.
front-
Yeah, you got some men that don't business.
no.
If they're with their loved one, they're gonna be there, eyes in
No.
down the woman, right in your face. No
No, man,
respect.
No, I'm not gonna do that, because like me say, if one time I go out, me and my woman go out and she catch me one time, I look for one girl, you know. Me swear, say me did outsmart her, you know. Cause we go one party and me see a girl that come down the corridor and me I say, wow. So to me know when the girl pass now, me turn around and look, you know, me make sure say me turn my body in that direction the way she head to. So me say, alright, when she pass now, me will get all the view now and my woman can't say turn around and look for her, you know.
But the thing is, you know what,
So
man, in general.
when me finish, when the girl pass and me done take the girl out of wine, you know, me turn back around, my girl I look at me and I did with laugh. She said she look better than me. Me couldn't do that, me just laugh out.
But you know what?
Me
Yeah, go on.
get kids, but you know,
You got some
I'm
men.
not gonna disrespect no woman like that still.
No, but you got some men. There's ways of doing things, because you got some men that will actually point out the person that they want to look at, so you can look at them too. So it's it's not a craziness if we're both looking at
No,
them.
me not go want my female to feel, because I don't want her maybe if you go feel uncomfortable, so me not go do that.
No,
But me and my friend them-
but you got
me and
someone
my
that will
friend
do
them
that.
know when we-
Yeah.
No, me and my friend them now they together now, or me alone now, then it's different, but not around my female. No, me not go do that, and me not go allow no woman figure violate or disrespect me woman when in my presence. But like me say, when man amongst them, friend them, just like when females amongst them, friends them, yeah, same thing.
So do you think that majority of your female friends had a little something for you?
Hey, me have so nice female friend, you know, but Lord God. Me gonna get me a mix up and that's up me this evening, you know.
No,
Yeah,
sir.
man,
It's
very
called
nice
chill
female
and
friend, man.
spill.
No, obviously you got some nice female friends, but the conversations that you have with them, are you open with them, about your love life and their love life? Like, what sort of relationship is it?
Me gonna get me in a nut. Me not gonna get me in a problem this evening. Me not to do me.
Mother General,
Aye.
I am reporting for duty, sir.
Because Marlon that type of person who like me and him think along the same line. So
Yeah.
just ask Marlon and he will tell you no.
You know what happened?
I don't want to ask
That's why.
Benson.
That's why.
Benson talks
with-
in riddles.
Yeah, it's
you
bare
have it.
riddles,
No.
man.
Benson talks in riddles and
Me-
likes to
me-
tell you about
like
the
how-
metaphors and
no.
when kingdom come and when the Bible starts
Yeah, then
and
say it have a
St.
go.
John's and Matthew this
Yeah, man.
and John
the way
that
it have a go.
and
You know what happened?
Psalms 23.
Yeah, go on,
The thing
Benson.
is, you see what happened is, you see, because I wear the covenant, me think different.
You
So
see
you
what
are-
I'm saying?
You know, me I look into it now and me I think about this.
Oh God.
And me I go say this. Because me realize that a lot of times that we're having a conversation, right, man, General? The ladies have
Yeah.
a tendency to direct the question to me personally.
Yeah.
But me have a confession for me to the whole world and the public.
Yeah.
Mark you. Me just realized that something wrong with me when it come to, like, years ago, me usually look for a woman and say, yeah, that woman here look good and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, for years now, it seems like me get caught up in things that me have to do with me where me not even pay attention to the outer world where females are concerned. And when me get to understand the female species, how ladies behave, and me see that there's a rose in Spanish Harlem, but some of the roses them have on thorns Spanish. So me don't know if me just realize it within myself that me da wonder a while ago if me weird, because for years now, my brother,
Yeah.
me no get distracted by females anymore on the road. Me glad say God give me the opportunity for me can see the beauty of these ladies when the sun come out. But that's as far as it goes. You know, couple years ago, and I think it goes with maturity. Couple years
Yeah,
ago,
man, that's
I
true.
may tell you about years, your mind would have run.
Yeah.
Me couldn't tell when
Yeah,
my
man.
mind go at that the space when me see a woman
man,
and
that's true, man,
me
that's
say
right.
Ray that me feel that the way they are.
You don't have to agree with him in the manner general.
No. So
Yeah, man,
really and truly,
But you're right.
it's like me no know, me wonder if me weird, but for years now, a man and ask any man when me do around and them will say why that woman they look good in, and 99.9% of the time, me don't even answer.
Yeah.
Cause me no see what them a say.
like-
Me no see it.
like you
Or
said,
my mind is not there. That
maturity,
is not
man.
my interest, brethren.
I think that does come with maturity.
It definitely comes with
You know,
maturity.
Come
Yeah.
with maturity, man. Of course.
Yeah, it comes with
It
maturity
doesn't
because
have any effect on
how long are you gonna break your back for? You know the one day.
yeah, you know have
Yeah,
any effect
when
on
we're
me.
younger and the adrenaline are pumping with 10 feet, like we're going hunting, you know?
Yeah, before, and you will see a
course.
woman and
Yeah,
You will say,
yeah.
but years now and I haven't had that experience.
I don't think it's just maturity. I feel like it's also the experience.
Yeah.
No, man, it look like England take it away from me.
No, sir.
England.
No, sir.
Yeah.
Don't blame England.
No, so what happened
I
now?
feel like it's the experience, especially when you go through trauma with certain woman. You
But
really
the thing
think
is,
to
so that
yourself,
means
you know what?
for Mana General, Florida took it away from him then because he's in Florida and he
Mm.
thinks the same way as Benson.
Aye.
So
And-
that means Florida take it away from Mana General
Remember I said-
and the UK take it away from
God.
Benson. Make it make sense.
Lord Jesus.
Exactly.
No. Let me tell you. I know. I'll have mercy. Florida.
And Florida look like it's got plenty cookies. And the
Oh,
and
Jesus.
No, they got
cookies
plenty cookies.
and the
Full
cookies look
cookies
like they
in
just
Florida.
come out the oven.
Yeah. Then buy
Oh,
them.
my God.
Then buy
Oh,
them.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
No, sir.
You're in trouble. You know, you come up Florida. You find yourself in trouble in Florida.
all,
No, me I tell you.
all the man live on is, oh Jesus.
You
The
find
cookies
yourself in
them
a
just
sea
come
of
out the
trouble in Florida.
oven.
Yeah, but
Oh, Lord. Have mercy.
No, sir.
Oh, Jesus. Florida. Have mercy. Yes, Captain. No, listen. On a serious note, if you're not a cookie person, stay away from Florida. Please, because it's a lot.
Oh my
you have to
god.
go be buster.
That is
Yeah,
so
yes.
funny.
Yeah. But, you know, so it's like probably his maturity as well. Probably, but I don't know why my brain not really run that the way that I don't know if I too much things upon my head.
Experience.
Whatever it is.
Hold on, you get mature and
Yeah.
like Zeus say with the experience, like it's like a situation where you have said we've been there and done that.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I just chill out time, second long time and just easy, you know?
So me
Yeah.
not
And you
really-
realize, you know what? You also realize that what looks good on the outside is not necessarily good
Yeah,
on the
yes.
inside.
not the roses with the thorn, man.
Yeah. Exactly.
Exactly that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, you think that the chocolate chip is dairy milk. These times it's wong song sing wong wong wong.
No,
And you don't know. And you don't know what flavor it is. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You don't know what kind of chocolate it is.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Trouble.
Trouble, there.
Trouble
did there.
Trouble did there. Yes.
yeah, man. And
Serious trouble with
that the way. So really, sometime when me no mind not having male friends either around me either, because one of the things when me always think about is that when you have a male friend as a bona fide brethren, and them go and do something or say something, it is not expected of a man in my eyes and my belief with certain behavior towards a brethren.
Yeah.
Now, it is to me, me always say, hear old time people say, you know, a woman have two tongues. So when a woman have two tongues and you have a woman as a best friend, and the woman
Yeah.
say certain things,
Say
you
something-
more we
say
can
certain thing, you
understand.
expect it.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
not
like
too
you
feel
expect it, you know?
surprised because how we grow
Yes,
and
yes.
stuff. But when
Yeah,
a man do
yes.
certain things, and that's why
Yeah, man, that's true.
me not really have no male friend we close to our brother, and me not afraid to talk, and them know that too. You understand
Yes.
what I mean? If you say, I'm a ride or die brethren round me,
Yes.
or whatever it
Yes.
is, or whatever, because me feel the hands of them same way. You understand what I mean? And I feel disappointed because when me did hold them in high regards or whatever, when them do things when me never really like, it did hurt too much
Yes.
and too painful.
Yeah, man.
You understand what I mean?
Sure.
And remember,
The
me
big-
as an individual, all of us as individual, I am within my rights to safeguard my heart and my feelings.
That's it.
Yeah, that's very
That's
true.
very true.
Yes.
Amen.
Don't it?
Yes, yes.
Amen.
Brother.
Yeah, so
Yes, sir.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
really mind if, to me, I'm in mind the way. Me just roll the way how me roll, and with the ladies them, when you have a woman as your friend, the only thing would disappoint me more time. Don't be my friend as one person said earlier on, and then when Fillmore said it, and then them use that thing against you or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Me not really love
Yeah.
that. And don't do what
No,
for you
sir.
do for me, for
No, don't throw
outward
things.
you understand
I
what
don't
mean?
like them things either.
Yeah.
Don't throw things in
So
your
that
face.
is why it is so important as we go back to the topic, same way now, having your bestie as your partner. Because them will understand them way there.
Yeah.
Cause me is a
They
very
should do.
Yeah. Cause me is a very a person who love to sit and observe and you know what I mean? You say? So when me say when you have a friendship, you know, with a person, you know, Zeus and Nubian, as I mentioned earlier on, I think when you do it that way and then you eventually become involved on a relationship level and intimate, it free flowing more.
No,
because
I
things
agree.
want to laugh and chat
I
about
agree,
and
I
you will
agree.
say to each other, say, you remember when we did say that to each other?
Yeah.
Look how we are doing it now and wherever it is.
No,
No.
I agree.
yeah,
I
yeah.
agree.
So that are the better
Because
side.
you know say right now, you know say on a serious note though. My woman and my best friend, you know. And when we
Yes.
say that, I mean, like, you know, a man will have a woman plus have a male when you say yeah, I'm my best friend that
Yeah.
and to me, my woman is my best friend because me know how me and her like you say Marlon, we talk sometimes we talk about something in the house and me and her they even sometimes maybe I text her because she there east and me there west and we a text and she a say, boy, you know say me a real idiot do or you take me for idiot or we just laugh about certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
just know say I'm my woman that way me can tell anything and
true.
me and her
Yeah.
can laugh and joke about anything.
Yeah.
True.
I'm my best friend that, you know?
Yeah, that's
Exactly,
right. You should be able to
exactly.
say how you
Yeah,
want
man.
and do what you want.
And bust joke and have
laugh and
that
everything.
banter. Do
And you
what
know
I
what?
mean?
Not take things
Oh,
too
yeah.
seriously as well.
Man General,
man.
before you leave, I
bro.
want to ask you one question.
God have mercy.
Wasn't it
It's not so safe.
no, you know have to no get too scared and you know have to drop the phone.
Okay, all right.
Wasn't
All right, sir.
wasn't it an experiment you went through
Yes.
to get the final result of the experiment?
No, or was it an experience?
No. I want to hear what Manager General got to say.
Yeah, go on.
Go on.
Marlon, say, repeat the question, brother.
Yeah, may I say, wasn't it an
Yeah.
experiment
Or an
that you
experience.
Yes.
that you've been through, or an experience that you've been through to find out that this lady are actually my bestie and I'm a partner?
Then I must man.
It was an experiment.
Which one? Experiment?
Which one is
Experiment
it? Which one
or
is
a
it?
experience?
Experiment or experience?
Oh dear.
Oh, Jesus.
Talk truth, man.
You know, say, when me check the levels, you know, say, because me and my woman when me there with now, me and her did a friend before we end up start date like that. So for me, it would have been more experience with me and my woman,
Okay.
not a experiment.
Okay.
No, me have other girls now. Me have some other girls now where I did experiment.
I hear you. I hear you, Runner
But the thing is,
General.
me glad say with my personal woman, me glad it was the opposite way.
No,
instead
what
of-
it is,
Yeah,
Manager
when he
General.
say- Listen to
Yeah.
him, sir. Listen.
Go on, Manager General.
Yeah, when it come to my personal woman, like me say, me glad he work. It wasn't an experiment with my woman, my personal woman when me there with. It was an experience. So the experience lead to experiments.
Oh God! Oh God! So it's a no, sir.
No.
Don't Allah, you
That's
chat
why-
up.
That's why I say now you have to be careful with the whole best friend thing because the best friend thing now end up in an experiment. So you have to be careful.
We are
Because
say,
you go try the experiment now with the best as one call him
You
and
see,
not no experience. That's all.
you see, Runner General. I was like,
No.
you did make me win, you know, and
No,
then you
I
did
don't
come
make you
back
win.
and then make Benson win
No,
with
I don't make you
experiment.
win.
No, what
Both
it
of us
is,
win.
No.
Manager General, if he
No,
was
joking.
here earlier in the show, you would understand more what's
No,
going
but
on.
him
I
explain
feel
it
like
in the same way.
I
Yeah,
feel
it
like
is the
you
same way.
was
We're
put on the
both
spot
right.
a little bit, to be
No.
honest.
We're
Yeah,
both
you
right.
didn't know the build up of that whole question. But yeah,
Okay.
you answered accordingly, and we'll accept your
No,
answer.
I know. Yeah.
He said the right thing.
Yeah,
Him
because
experience and then they experimented.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it just shows that none of us is wrong. And there's no right answer either. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just a collection of different opinions, thoughts, and perspectives that make up relationships.
Because the thing is, when a man have impersonal woman, then he will go try the experiment 100 times out the road on a business, cause the experience they had. But the experiment them the outer road, if you get what me I say.
Yeah.
Yes, man will always experiment,
Yes.
Yes.
But
forget the
real
experience.
Right.
Yes.
So
You understand? Well, let me say
They go hand in hand.
My personal woman with me. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
One
Okay.
for each
Because
one.
at the end of the
Right.
day, that
You
is
weren't
what
saying
lead
that
up to.
before, Benson.
What do you mean?
You can
Yeah,
you can
you weren't
have
saying
both
anything
in your
about
one
experience.
relationship.
Wow.
You
You
can
said only
experience
experiment
and
was
then
your thing.
and then eventually
no experience never get
experiment
involved in this, to be
with
honest.
your
Yeah,
partner.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, any allies?
And that
I lie, Nubian.
what happened?
Benson weren't saying that earlier
Yeah,
in
he
our
was
manager general.
anti-experiment. He was anti.
No, he was anti-experience.
Experience, that's it.
Yeah, he was talking
No.
about everything is an experiment. I had to all look up the word experiment to get the
No.
the Oxford
No, but
dictionary
Let me
meaning.
tell you, because you see, like, it all boil down to, when a man a look for a woman, for go in yard, for go say that woman, and the woman, we are going to come on my yard, where me a plan to live with her for the next 20, 30, 40 years. You don't really want a woman feel like say you just want experiment.
Yes,
First.
you're just an
You don't
experiment.
want to give that woman you don't want to give
That's
that
not
woman
nice,
that
is
kind
it?
of feeling there.
Yeah,
No,
you're just an experiment.
Because
That's what you are.
she will think different about you,
Yes,
You
exactly.
understand? But let me say, if it's not a woman who you look for, you go home now. You don't care about the you don't go and experiment. You don't care about nothing else. Experiment and it done.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
sometimes you might have to try you never know where the experiment might lead up to,
An explosion.
Because sometimes you try some experiment and it lead in one
What you say
different
no?
direction nowhere.
What's no now?
Yeah.
It's
What's
true.
no?
Some
No.
experiment
Yeah,
lead to
explosion.
explosion.
Yes,
You
that's
can't-
right. That's
you
what I
can't-
just said.
You can't mix
It will
certain
lead to-
elements.
It
Elements
won't.
together.
It won't
all
work
right.
sometime.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
why, remember, yo,
No, but nobody wants to know going into a relationship that somebody's looking at them as a one big experiment.
No.
nobody
Exactly.
not gonna tell. No, is the same thing that women also do to a man, but them don't put it in that terminology.
Nah.
Because remember, this is where it is. Remember that your best friend, right?
Yes.
Is your best. He's your bestie or she's your bestie.
Right.
Yes.
Now, if you're going to take that journey with that person, you're going to experiment it before it can be an experience. So it's the experiment that you're going to do
Well,
with
the
them
thing is, you didn't
to
explain
see-
that in the beginning.
No,
Eliza?
you wanna no.
No, sir.
No, hold on, no, because here what happened.
No, but that
To
makes
see-
more sense now.
No, because for see,
Because you weren't saying that before.
no, I was saying it if you're going to get the right result of the end of the experience,
Well, you ain't gonna
the
know.
experiment.
You ain't gonna know.
You ain't gonna know. And what I'm saying is,
What you
I
mean?
feel like
You will know.
No,
No,
you will know
what
by
it
the
is-
end,
You
but you ain't
will
gonna know
know.
in the
I
beginning.
think the conclusion is that they both go hand in hand.
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
you have to have the
Yes.
No,
experience.
it said no.
Yeah.
Yes, it
No,
does.
it does.
go hand in
You
hand.
have to
Yeah,
have.
yeah. I told my
It
eyeglasses
goes hand in
that fall
hand.
off.
It goes hand in hand because you have to
Yeah,
have the
man, for real.
experience to want to experiment. Because if you're just
Yes.
gonna straight experiment, it might not have
Yes.
any longevity. You might not have a long-lasting relationship.
Yeah, and like we say, it can be the other way around, just the same. So both of them go hand in hand for real.
Exactly.
Yeah, yes.
Sometimes you can have the
Yeah.
experiment and not have the experience, and it don't last. So it has to go hand in hand. But I don't know now. Benson and Nubian is busting up with jokes. Yeah, if you see the two corners of their mouth.
Oh my god, it's funny, man. It is funny. But you know what? I love the fact that we can talk about these things and then we get a clearer understanding of certain topics because it needs to be addressed, and I'll always say it.
Check
You
all
know?
our platform. The new
Yes,
visit
but
everybody
Manager
visit,
General,
please.
thank you so much for calling in. We really appreciate
Yes,
you
darling,
each and
no
every
problem.
time.
Yes.
You know, and
Yes, no problem.
enjoy the rest of the evening and big up your wife and family.
Yes,
Seriously.
big up.
I will.
Yeah.
I will. Yes.
Yes.
Zeus. Big up yourself, darling.
All right.
Mama, look more
And thank you for the clarification.
Roger out,
Roger
Manager
out.
Manager
Over and
General.
out.
Over and out.
All right.
Sir.
No, sir.
Yeah, man. Oh, boy, I'm telling you.
Well, we've got a few comments before we close the show.
Chang.
Big up Lushy Bantan. Welcome aboard, Chill and Spill. It's a new viewer, I'm sure, because
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen
Yeah,
that name before.
theme song mash up the radio.
Oh,
Dancehall
wow.
forever.
Wow.
Big up yourself,
Big up
Lushy
yourself.
Bantan.
Lushy
Big up
Bantan.
yourself.
He says it's
Every
a
time.
very interesting topic,
Yeah.
and we're looking very beautiful, Zuz.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Also natural.
So why a lady
Zona.
can't come?
Hang on a minute, hang on a
Hold
minute.
on, man. So I don't want one of them compliment that. So a lady never said that one week yet. Every week the man them come and compliment the ladies.
Why you
them.
mad?
No, me feel a weird this evening.
What you
No,
mean?
yeah, then me know somebody pitting it to one.
All right,
So
Zona,
me I tell you.
we'll say it.
No, me no want to hear from.
Benson, you're looking very,
No, sir.
very handsome tonight.
Oh dear.
Sorry. I'll lick my head on the mic.
We are say.
I don't mean
No,
to tell you something I'm my bestie. I don't mean to tell you.
No, you don't want it from us. You
Look
see what I
at
mean? You measure something, you're gonna get a compliment. You see, certain things what the man them do, they behave like women sometimes. I lie.
I'm just saying, my two
No,
dimples are on show.
Me no have no bestie. You see it?
My two dimples, because
His
he's
story
giving me
comes to
jokes.
Now, Zona said, once the relationship is over and we move on, there is no return, just mutual friendship.
Zona, don't give me jokes.
I hear that, Zona.
No return.
Return to sender. Oh dear.
Return
Every
to sender, boy.
Yeah, and Zona also says, what she said at the bottom there?
She said, I like Mana General reasoning, straightforward and clear, while DJ Benson speaking a parable.
Yeah, man. All right, you happen. If you're not doing a parable, why you're not gonna think about it? You're not gonna think about.
I keep
when
telling
me
you,
I
it's
think you
always
wanna
got
think about yourself,
metaphors,
actually.
because
metaphors
me
and
easy to
underline.
forget.
Every time I want to figure out what he's saying, I've got to dig
Yeah, man.
in the hay
Then
to
you have
find
to
the
do it.
needle.
Well, Destiny says, I am not lucky having a male for a bestie. I don't mean my partner. They always overstepping the boundaries and going after the cookie.
Because the cookie
Oh,
is
for goodness sake.
dirty.
It's the same thing all the time, Destiny. The man them are always
No,
going for the
sir.
cookie. They're always trying to look for the
100%.
cookie. And what's Christine saying?
Christine says, Benson, I will tell you that you always look good and your hair is always on point.
Oh, there you go. There's a
There
compliment.
you go. There's your compliment. There is your
I can't find the
compliment.
clapping jingle. Let me try.
Don't mix me. I lie. You chat to me.
Oh, dear.
well,
Destiny,
why
find
did
it
she?
now?
Why you even pressing anything?
Because he knows where it is.
That's your compliment, okay?
Yes, there you go.
Christine says you're always looking good
And
and your
hair's
hair is always
point.
on point. Yeah, 10 points. I can't do the way he's looking at me
What
over
is
the
that?
eyeglass.
What? Why do you say thank you?
Oh dear.
And then I give me a chance, though.
Okay, all right then.
Okay,
All right, we're quiet
okay.
now.
And already now? You want me to say thank you now? Speechless. That's how you make me feel.
We are say. Don't mix me.
Our time the show you have finished. Mana General up next. Lady Christine, no respect. Thank you very much.
General. Not Mana General.
And
General
Jordan
is up next, okay?
No, sir.
Make sure so we check all the
Oh my
comments. No
gosh.
respect to everybody who.
I got tears.
You
Big
know.
up GMPC live
Yeah,
each and every
every
time,
time.
wherever you're listening.
Yeah, man, no respect. Mixcloud, big up on yourself every
Oh
time.
my God, Chang wanted to call in. Oh mate,
Chan, call in, man.
he wanted to call in.
Put the number on the
Oh,
screen,
let me put the numbers on the number on the screen, Azuz.
please.
Let me put the number one for you. Chang.
Oh dear.
Put
No
them
more
on
happy
brand.
juice for you, man.
Yeah, man, I not lie, you know. The heat here. So
We
that
are
simply
boiling up
means
in the studio, you know,
enough people-
sweating our guan.
according to what a lot of persons are saying, you're not supposed to be involved with your bestie.
No, leave it as that.
Leave it as that, don't it?
Yes.
And then for the other persons who want to venture there, remember roses bring thorns, some roses.
No, sir.
Oh my gosh, my eyes are watering.
It's like
You say it so prim and proper.
No, it's
That was
true.
making me laugh. About some roses
Yeah, man.
bring thorns.
it's like you get a cookie with pepper in it, don't it?
Chili cookie.
What
Yeah,
you
yeah.
say, Scotch bonnet cookie?
Yeah, man.
No, sir.
A chili cookie.
No, I
that's
don't
true.
want no Scotch bonnet cookie, boy.
Yeah, man. You know.
Chang,
it's-
see the number there? Carleen,
so-
man, Carleen. Plus 44 at the end. Oh, at the beginning, sorry. Plus 44 at the beginning, wherever you're calling from. Plus 44.
It's the end.
Plus 44
Yeah.
7903 129 265.
all the persons who are sharing, enough respect every
Yeah.
time.
Respect to all those people that sharing the link. And respect to the silent listeners.
Listeners likewise.
Yes. Big up yourselves each and every time. Like I said before, big up Beagle, big up Facebook, big up GMPC Live Radio, big up YouTube, Kick, and anything else?
We're waiting for your call, Chang.
Chang,
Well,
where you there?
Where you there? Black Cat. Where you there?
So that is one of
We're
the things
waiting.
in the relationship now.
I'm calling.
Yes.
I'm calling.
Wherever
calling,
it may
I'm
be that
calling.
it is your best friend, right? If it wasn't your bestie, or you're working towards making that relationship
Yes.
work, the choice is yours if you want to let this go on forever and how long you want it to go on for. Because a lot of relationships now, if you ask individuals, they will tell you the only time you will hear a person confess about a relationship and how the relationship really started is when them a look papers. Them will tell you, say,
Well, you know it's always about choice.
yeah, them will tell you, them will tell
Yeah,
you,
that's
say,
right.
"You are."
Everybody's got choice,
That's
isn't
it.
it, Benson?
That is it.
Them will tell you bona fide that me do it because I didn't want my papers. But majority of the time when persons getting involved in relationships, what normally happen is you will hang around each other for a while and then you get involved with the big people something. And it just happened that you and the person start on a go on with the thing, then on just say to each other. Maybe sometime on don't say it to each other.
Yeah.
That
Exactly.
we are lovers now or wherever it is, or we are in this now or we in that, or you're my man and you're my woman and stuff like that.
That's it.
So there's a lot of things when it comes to even relationship and being bestie that needs clarification.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everything needs clarification
and
nowadays.
remember, that when this is how we have to also think on a other angle where, like besties, a lot of times it will start along the way or even happen for a first time and then you said, you know what, the following day you would be afraid to call each other.
Yes.
Nobody want to say nothing to each other and then you realize that it won't work.
I
It
feel
won't
like
work that way.
I feel like in terms of best friends, sometimes you could be a best friends with someone and then you have your partners, you both have your separate partners, and because of your separate partners' insecurities, you don't speak as much. So it's like your friendship is put on hold. You
Yeah.
might check in every 6 months. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a
Consistent thing.
consistent thing. You might check in every 6 months because your best friend's partner is a little bit insecure, or they're both insecure. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
On both sides.
That's right.
So you end up just checking in once every 6 months because you want to be respectful to your partners
That's it.
at the same time. And then you're kind of losing out on your best friend. Do you get what I mean?
True.
It's a bit of a catch-22 because obviously you want to put your partner first, always at the end of the day, because that's someone that you can have longevity with. That's someone that you can have create life with. However, I feel like if your partner is truly your partner, it shouldn't be a problem for them to know the best friend too.
That's
It shouldn't be a problem for
It's
you
true.
to talk to the man
Why
or
is
the
your best friend
woman.
separated from?
It shouldn't be a separate thing. It should
Yeah.
be a thing. Oh,
Nobody
what?
knows who your
Oh,
best
who?
friend is.
What? Zus is calling. Oh yeah, tell Zus I said hi, man. How
Yeah.
are you?
One
Kind of
big
thing.
secret.
Because it should be a togetherness.
No
Like I
woman-
said, I don't have to speak to you necessarily every day, but once every 6 months, that's a bit pushing it because of your insecurities. Come on, like I
No.
should be able to just
Zeus.
holler you and be like, "How's Wagwan bestie?" and I should ask about your woman as well. I should ask how she is and if she's good and tell her I said hello. Do you get what I'm saying?
My woman now have no bestie as no man and come introduce me to you.
No, what I'm saying is, what about vice
No.
versa though? If you got a bestie,
Me?
what? Yeah, well, if the man has got a bestie,
Both.
yeah, why wouldn't you introduce your bestie to your woman?
Hear what happened.
Why is everything so separate?
Sometimes me realize this. This is it come like this kind of topic. Meanwhile, we are waiting and chunk for call or whatever it is, right? But here what happened now. This is the thing that we get wrong.
Welcome aboard, Capreem. Welcome aboard. Good night.
Good
Nobody,
night.
no man or woman.
Hello, caller.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Who we speaking to?
Yeah, man. A Father Chang this from Philadelphia, man.
Oh,
Father
wow.
Chan
We
from
say Philly.
Philadelphia. Boop,
Yeah,
boop,
man,
boop,
from
boop.
the check-in.
Wow.
You know, see it up and running. Benson, what? I go on Benson, you don't know, you know.
Royal of manners, my general. Manners and respect.
Big up yourself.
Cool, no, man. And me and my wife, they are listening to the conversation and everything, you know.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, about this friend thing, and if you really try a thing with your friend where you really respect and then thing there, you know.
That's it.
I mean, I said to my wife, say, all right, dears, me love you more than anything else, right?
Yes.
And to me love you so much, me not see no other woman. Me no know where this a woman where that really come from. You understand? For me, to really say, want to have that experience, that
That bond.
the experience, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, so I just the discipline coming now. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Yes.
Cause everything about discipline, you know, it's when you have discipline, certain things that come across
It's
your
true.
mind. You don't think that the way you don't see it.
It's so true.
It's
Yeah.
very true.
Cause sometimes you try to do that thing there, and it turn out that are the worst thing that you ever do in your life.
It's true.
True.
It's
It's
so
very
true.
true.
You know me as a Benson. Yeah.
True.
And you say a thing and you say, okay, I deal with that for your one vibes then. You see me I say, and cut and run. But I cut and run, then you just stop run.
No, sir.
Yeah, you don't stop run. Because I say, that's why some man get trapped, you know, in them way there, you know. And have them good wife I deal with and go do a little vibes this and they mess up everything together.
Yes.
Just mess up.
Yes.
You know?
It's very, very
Yeah,
true.
so when me I talk to who I listen to can learn from elder people. You see what me I say?
Yeah.
Cause me a 60-year-old, you know, Friday the 19th gone and me earth strong, you know.
Oh, happy Earth Strong.
Happy
Tag.
birthday.
Happy Earth
So when me
Strong.
talk,
Earth
yeah,
strong.
me I talk of an experience
That's it.
and not just an opportunity. You see me I say?
Yeah.
That is it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I just saw me look on it still.
But it's a
I mean, I
real way.
thought make my wife here because she's there and I laugh, you know. 100, you know.
Big up your wife.
Big up your wife.
Big up your wifey each and
Yeah,
every
man.
time.
Each and every
Yeah,
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my wife and Benson are family, you know.
Oh, wow.
Enough respect. Here and big of yourself. Here and the orientation.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Big up
You
yourself.
understand? But me love the topic and it inspiring and we can learn from each other. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why we like to talk about these things,
Yes.
because it's phone calls like yours that helps this platform have a bigger understanding and more knowledge, because we like to speak to the wise ones, you know, and coming from a younger generation, sometimes you don't get to
blindsided.
You get blindsided. You don't get to actually speak, or you don't have anyone that you can speak to that's of an older generation that can give you that type of advice. So we love to talk about these kind of topics so we can keep things open and everyone can discuss things and there's no judgments and everyone can learn and love, you know?
Yes, well said, well said. Because even me have my daughter them, see?
Yeah.
And more time, me and them live like sisters and brothers, you know. Because we talk about everything, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
And me also that say, me want you to date a man where I go really love you for who you is and the leadership qualities where you have in yourself.
Yep.
You know the kind of man where you want to deal with.
Yeah.
And that man, they have to think the same way about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it kind of risky for them in the age group over there now, or this time we are living now. Because to me, a young couple are date, they have to go do all AIDS tests.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
They have to go got a whole heap of disease out there
Holy.
around where you don't even know about.
Yes.
You know? And then one little 5 minutes can cause you to fret for the rest of your life.
It's true.
Yeah, it's so true.
So true.
me no want to fret for the rest of my life. Me want to be happy for the rest of my life. You understand? Yeah. Because you have some man out there talk like they're tough, you know, and this and that.
Oh, we say you don't want fret.
No.
I hear that.
Come home to me one woman and
Aye.
me love her so much. Where she come like it's a million woman me have when me and she they together.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's why me say, me encourage even my son. Me encourage my son them to think that way there.
Yes.
If you date a girl, my youth, you have to understand. So we have to go at the doctor. We have to get tested. Because you know, say, everybody have a past life. You know?
That's it.
And if you are going in a serious relationship, me think are the best way that we go still.
Yes.
You know? Because everybody deserves somebody good, you know.
That's I agree.
100%. I hope every real one finds their real one.
Yeah, for real.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because sometimes in life you get the real one that's not with the real one. You always get that kind of relationship where you got the one good man or you got the one good woman and they don't have the greatest partner. But I'm praying that, you know, as time goes on, that every real one finds their real one.
Yeah,
every good person finds their good person.
Sometimes you know, what we wish for is not really realistic, and but at the same time, that's what we pray for. But the people, everyone's changing. You know, society's changing. Everything's changing throughout the world. So how people see things is totally different to what we see, how we see things. You understand? Because the way you see things, Black Cat, like look at the age. You know, you're a mature man. There's not many people there's not many people not many men that's gonna think like you.
And I want to tell you I want to give you a little story, not to cut you off or anything.
Yes.
But growing up as a young man, me a man used to have whole heap of woman. You understand? And it caused me to tell lie. Every minute me have to lie, like, you know. And one night time, me I said to myself, say, boy, feel how much me I tell lie and when me I go stop. You know what I'm saying? And you know, me talk to an elder person and him said to me, say, Chango, you want to find a young girl, man, where you're nice and sexy and sweet and lovely and she going to be your wife. I may just tell myself that. Me even used to tell all my father and my stepmother says, a young girl me go marry to, you know. Benson know my wife, you know. You understand?
Yes.
And when me find my wife, me say, thank you, God. Because who, you know, long me I wait for a woman like this.
Yeah.
You know, with a quality, where have a good spirit. You know what I mean?
Rare.
And can help me in case, if me even want to spell one word, she can help me spell it then.
Yes, that's it.
You know, because you have to be truthful when you come to...
I must say this. I'm surprised and I'm honored that you take the time out to call the show. The thing that with you, Sir Chang, to be honest with you, at this present moment is like a pastor preaching to a nation who the voice is so penetrating to the cranium, where
Amen.
your voice has brought silence to the room. And the mere fact that you have even gone to explain about your birthday, happy belated birthday, you kept that as a secret. I
Yes,
did
I
not,
mean, I'll tell you Friday night, but me
and
just listen to you, I'm mash up the
and
place,
yeah, and I'm surprised that you even listen to the chill and spill, because Father Chang is one of the persons who listen to the GMPC live, and
Yes.
him don't take it off none at all. him do a live
No,
song
Oh.
no,
on the
me so funny
playlist.
to know.
Him don't take it off of the playlist.
Oh
Him just
wow.
make it
Lovely.
there they are go and play.
Wow. Big up
Wow.
yourself, man.
And
Each and
Yeah.
this
every
is
time.
the society, right? The society, and this is what I love about this platform. And Nubian and Zeus, I hope you guys continue the good work that you're doing, because this platform, I think, is going to change people's life. Because earlier on, we
Amen.
laughed and we had fun on the topic. And then this part now is the time for us to hold a meditation and to view it in a different perspective with a man of experience speaking to us at the age that he is. And he said his wife is much younger than himself. And the complications that the
Definitely.
younger set of people would have to go through now to make a relationship work. And what an inspiration it is for us and our listeners to have you take the time out of your schedule to call the show and said, look, view things this way. This is my experience.
That's
And
it.
from a person who is talking from their experience, what can I say? Is it an experience or is it an experiment? It was an experiment before it become an experience, right?
Well, to tell you the truth, no, Benson,
It's gone back
mine
there
was
again.
just I didn't have it was an experience, right? Because what I was looking for, you know what I mean, it is different. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Cause me just never look like a one night stand. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it. That's right.
Yeah. Me need somebody in my life to help me. As I said before, me break it down. So what's no one spell one word. It's a pneumonia. You never know what a pneumonia start with P. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And my wife now can help me. You
That's it.
understand? And I
Yes.
want to tell you the truth. Sometimes when me get in a trouble, if me listen to my wife, I get in a no trouble, virtually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You know, yeah, you have some man that say woman don't have sense. Woman smart, Benson, woman have sense.
Yeah, of course. It's up to you whether you want to listen though.
true.
Not
Because
just that as
Yeah.
well. Sorry to cut you, Nubian, but what advice would you give to the young generation right now? Because obviously you said that you come to a point in your life where you say you're gonna get a younger woman, but to the men, that's the younger generation of men right now that can change their life right now in terms of looking for a certain type of woman or whatever. What advice would you give them?
All right. I will give them an advice. First, you have to try to know God. You have to have God in your life.
Yes.
You know, and when you have God, He will direct your path. You know what I'm saying? Because God now make no wrong move, you know.
Yeah.
And if you sincerely need somebody like when me need somebody and you put it to God, God is gonna direct you and He will direct you in the right way. You know what I'm saying? And show you that person. When you see that person, you're gonna know. Because He will put that pressure upon your heart. Because when
Yes.
me see my wife, you know, me see my wife as a young girl, you know, one Sunday like today, skilly, right? Right? Me see my wife, and Benson know me I talk about Benson upper Mr. Pinto house, you know. Skilly a plot one girl here, must be Shani here, you know. And when me look upon Skilly, the Holy Spirit tell me, say, that's your wife. And I say, no, because she young. I can't my wife that. And the
Yeah.
Holy Spirit say, yes, that is your wife. And me never talk to her till about 10 years after.
Wow.
Wow.
And when me see her, it come like, me just know, and she just know. You know, because she put her hand on me. and me just feel trembling, me just get nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, all night, me still I feel her hand on me. I mean, never have sex with her yet, nah, nothing,
But
Yeah.
I like
but
me, I tell Skilly. Me and
yes.
she never, not even kiss. She just put her hand on me, and me
Yeah.
just nervous, my heart a beat fast.
Yeah.
Everything, no could even talk. I say, yes, Father, this is the one.
You got
So,
spiritual
me not
connection.
encourage every young people. I'm married 30 years now.
Wow. So
Almost 30, 29.
So you would tell
29
men
years.
to embrace that feeling then? Because
Yes,
sometimes certain
People
man
get
will feel
nervous
that feeling
and
and run from it.
yes.
No, and if you tell them, so when, as long as you know me and you're related to me, you're a good somebody. Why you not say that part?
Yeah.
So a while ago when me are telling us my eyes not even go certain place, no can't believe. Because
Yeah.
this is a
Right.
man saying it, don't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Don't
yeah.
Listen to me, Benson.
Yes.
It's true.
You know how joy it is for me when
But
we
he's
go
been
with
going
my
for 29
wife.
years now, though. It's a long time.
Yeah, it's a joy to my heart when we go out with my wife and she's so nice and sexy and every other girl I look for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just a look for me and I say, wow, go on, this a woman is so cut above the rest. You know,
Yes.
see it?
Yes.
Just to me pray and ask God to direct my path and send the right person in my life. You understand? And I mean, I encourage all people where we have children, like you have your children and my grew up, pray that God direct them path and put the right people in them life. You know, see it?
Yeah.
Because the time we are living in now, we all know that you have to expect the unexpected or expect the expected then, whichever way you want to put it.
Yeah.
But when you have God in the midst, He will make sure that He cover you with righteousness and you'll be okay, man.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Amen.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
You know, me have a
100%.
confession to make.
What?
I just see him lead daughter, father, you know.
Oh, Yasin Lee.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
The-
Yes.
Yeah.
Big up yourself. Big up
anthem-
Yasin Lee.
the anthem what we play.
Oh, yes.
Heard
Yes.
that.
Big
Yeah.
up yourself.
Big up yourself
Because
each and
if
every
him
time.
never say anything, wouldn't even reveal nothing. So that me I tell you, our man fi stay.
Yes.
A man fi
Yeah.
keep him mouth shut and lock and
And that's
listen.
why we
Yeah.
type it in and say, let friends be friends. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's true.
And make it better for you in the long term, you know?
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
I love that,
Yeah.
Father Chang. What an honor,
Yeah,
you know?
man. So before me leave, we just want to say a quick word of prayer, Come and follow and lead in the Holy Spirit,
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Okay,
yes,
yes.
please.
For that it lead, we have to do it.
Yes.
Yeah, let me hold my wife hand, Heavenly Father, we lift up Ben and this whole podcast and put it in your hands, Father God. And we ask you, in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, that you will direct this podcast internationally so that when people hear whatever being discussed, they can change. It's going to make a difference in their life. They will see life different, they will act different, they will speak different, and they will invite you into their life, Father God. Make it be known, Father, that this podcast will go far, far, far unlimited and reach millions of people throughout the whole world and make a difference. And I thank you, God, for the demonstration of your power, and I ask you to bless this more and more. I ask it in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, and I say amen. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah. Thank you so much.
You happen.
Wow.
Thank you so much. That's so
That's
nice.
so
Of course.
nice.
You know, say, at the first
Amen.
somebody ever do this, and thank you very much for that. Honestly to God, Nubian and Zeus, you deal with the rest of it. Father Chang, thank you very much. Be a love and honor.
Thank you so much,
Yes,
Father
ma'am.
Chang.
If me could have sing like Yasim, would have sing the song say you leave me breathless. You understand what I mean? But you leave me lost for
Amen.
words. And I'm grateful for you all the way from Philadelphia. And you take the time out for call. Enough respect. Father
Yes,
Chang,
man,
man
and-
of general, see me, big up yourself.
Yes.
Be a
Yeah,
love and
man,
honor
and-
from the bottom of my heart.
Amen. I
Manners.
receive that, Benson. I
Manners.
receive that with a sincere heart.
Yes,
and bless
sir.
you.
Oh, thank you. Bless you
Manners,
too,
manners,
Chad.
manners.
Too for
Good
the
manners
chat.
and
And bless,
proper
so
bless
conduct.
your
much.
wife.
And bless your
man
wife.
general.
Yeah,
Yes,
man,
bless up
general.
your wife and bless up your family. Thank you so much for that
Yes.
prayer.
Him love man
Yeah.
oh man and general view.
Oh, you love Mother General.
Yeah,
Bless
man.
up
Yeah,
Mother
Oh, we
because
love him
General
the way
too.
always.
typing say you have send me the number and that moved my heart.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Manners,
Yeah.
manners.
it don't take for
Yeah,
us.
all right.
It don't take.
Iran.
All right then.
Big up in our
Yeah,
Iran.
bless it.
Yasim,
Yes,
big up
bless it.
Yasim.
Big up Yasim.
Iran,
GMPC,
large up in our Iran.
GMPC live to the world.
To the
Big
world.
bad and serious.
Yes.
Okay?
Manners.
Thank you
manners.
so
Thank you
much.
so
Enjoy the rest
much.
of the evening.
Blessings on your soul.
Thank
All
you
right.
so much for
Blessed Lord.
phoning in.
Thank you.
Blessed.
It's a blessing.
Blessed
Thank
Lord.
you.
All right, bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My last words.
That was so lovely.
I can't even
and so
cope.
spiritual, and I just
Yeah,
felt
man.
so elated.
It's so
Such a blessing.
It's the perfect way to end the show. We love you guys endlessly, and
Yes.
Antonio Nice is up next. General.
Can
DJ
I also
General.
just say sorry that Destiny 5 says, "Amen. What a show! I'm in tears."
Wow.
Destiny
Powerful
5,
stuff.
big up yourself each and every time.
That's
You
why
know.
I didn't want to come off, you know.
Yeah, it's a loyal
Yeah.
fan
my
to
heart
just
full up. Him,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Literally.
Seriously.
Him bless the earwaves.
Yeah, he did.
man.
And him
Seriously.
bless,
He
you know,
did. He
and bring
did.
a calmness
Really.
to the whole thing.
I
What?
love it so
I
much.
loved
Yeah,
it.
man.
Every
I love it
word.
so much.
It's like him just wipe away every little thing one under that thing about me from early and just make the slate become new. Me not have nothing more if it's me love, you know.
No,
Me have to
listen.
come off of the screen. Him
Yes.
full up my heart, I swear.
Yeah, no.
No,
Him full up
seriously.
my heart. Him full up my heart. My
He
God.
blessed the show.
Love
he
you know.
really did bless the
Antonio
show.
Nice, man, DJ General up next. Nubian.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure. I'm telling you a long time, say it a go work. I'm always ask the people them for do is just
Like,
Like,
share,
share,
follow,
Because
and
we are putting in
subscribe.
the work, you know.
Yeah.
The main reason why I may have to put on the eyeglass at night time, under my eyes them come like I have some cement underneath it because I want to for make sure say I'm happy and thing. Sleepless nights to make sure say everything up and running. Likewise Nubian. And what a joy and what a pleasure. Love you know. Good manners and proper conduct every time. Everybody who support the channel in each and every way.
Yeah.
Me just love you know.
We
Me
love
not have-
it. Yeah, we love
me
it
not
so
have
much.
nothing more to say to
Yeah,
you.
seriously.
Me love you know.
We love you guys so
Love you know.
much.
Nubian,
So
deal
much
with it.
blessings.
Yes. If you can like, share, follow, and subscribe to all our channels, please. All that's watching YouTube, could you please like, share, and follow and subscribe? A big up, Chan Black Cat.
Big
No,
up,
man.
Father Chang.
What
what a
I just-
blessing.
I felt emotional.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Just like
Yes.
Destiny.
Yes.
I felt emotional. I had to hold it together because I'm live on screen and I'm
What?
bawling at my
a
life
spiritual blessing.
on screen.
You know, that was such a blessing. It came from the heart. It
Yeah.
was so sincere. And I loved it. And it
Yeah.
was different. And you
Yeah.
don't see that nowadays
Yeah.
on shows. And it's like I feel like I'm getting emotional now myself.
Oh dear.
Oh my God. It's a blessing. Seriously, it's a spiritual blessing. So amen in that respect. Yeah.
Everyone that's on, whoever's on the radio, continues to stay logged on, and whoever's not on the radio, please log on to the radio if you've got the link. We've got a website coming out soon, so make sure you stay tuned for that. That way, you can just go onto the radio and go onto the chats. We're gonna have everything going on. It's gonna be hype. So make sure you have your eyes open for that moment. Yeah. So DJ General is up next after this show. Make sure you do not log off. Keep locked on.
Keep it locked.
Keep it locked each and every time. If you can't be good, be careful. Love you guys, man.
Love you
until
guys.
next week, until Friday, you're gonna
And
have
what a
Benson.
show to come back to. Woo woo.
Yeah, man. Really, seriously.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah. So take care of yourselves. If you can't be good, be careful. Like I said. Yeah. Take care.
Bye.